Now we're gonna turn this on so you can speaketh. New PNG for Chibroni.
Oh my god. Wait, that's really cute.
Thank you. I saw last night, so I retweeted it the link. I think. This
Mm-hmm.
person does has their own pick crew, and it's
Mm-hmm.
one that you can use as your reactive. So I'm like, I like it. I like your art style. Let me. Where's guest? Okay. You're a floating head, so it's okay.
Yeah. I need to change it to the one my friend made. But I'll do that another day.
Another day, another dollar. Thank you, Roxon VT, the goat, for redeeming first, and thank you, Thena, for
My
keeping the
goat.
lights on. So, for anybody who doesn't know, Zombie, introduce yourself, um, to the chatters, to your fans, your number ones.
My number ones, my day ones. Um Hello, I'm Zombie. I'm an undead hitman VTuber who is very addicted to Overwatch and Roblox. Um and I really love jellyfish, and that's all I can think of.
And Bob, and Bob.
Oh, and Bob. And Bob, yeah. I love minions. Specifically Bob.
I like every time like I go outside and I see something minions, I send it to Zombie and I'm like, they're following me. The minions are following me.
It honestly makes my day every time I see one.
Oh, that's
I always
awesome.
get them. I'm like, oh my god, I love minions.
You're always just like, I need to get it. Wait, which
I
one?
need to.
Which one is? Which one's Bob for the milk? Because
I
Bob has one eye.
think Bob is the purple one. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
he has two eyes. Okay,
Yeah, he has two eyes,
one
but
per
they're like
circle.
different colors.
Yeah. I
So
don't.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one.
I usually drink like I don't know why growing up. I think 2% is the most common. I don't know the difference between the percentages of milk. I don't drink milk anymore. Anywho's it. So today, so you know how VTuber the week works. You lurk all the time. We just talk and chill.
Yeah.
The first question that I always ask people, because this is actually something that I don't know. If the chat doesn't know, Zombie is a 24/7 member. Recently debuted with Dina Farrell and Yellick System. Crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. When did you start VTubing? Like, where did also? Well, I know that you really like Jody, so that's
Yeah.
she. You said that she got you into streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, where was your first instance that you saw VTubing and you're like, I want to do that?
So I had always known I wanted to stream because of like obviously because of Jody,
Mm-hmm.
but I had tried like face cam, and then I tried no face cam, and
Mm-hmm.
it didn't feel like right. Like a part of it never motivated me,
Mm.
I guess, to like actually be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And I had literally no overlays, no nothing, no emotes. I was like very clueless. I was just like hitting the go live and streaming Valorant with like two of my friends. But I met my duo, who unfortunately is in the Philippines. I miss her. But I met my duo on Roblox, and she was like, "Oh, like I also want to stream." And she was asking me questions thinking that I knew about streaming, and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of don't know anything. I was like, I just kind of hit the button and I go."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh, she's like, I've always been interested in VTubing." And I was like, "Oh yeah, like I watch VTubers every now and then." And we kind of came up with like if she found an artist that was like cheap enough for both of us,
Mm-hmm.
that we should commission the same person, and that we
Mm.
should start like the little journey together.
Cute.
And she found my VTuber mom, Mihiku. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
She found her on TikTok, and like immediately after we found her, we commissioned.
Damn.
And it was really cheap, and I told her to put her prices up, like for the quality that she does, it's super cheap. And like I was like, you really should put more into this. Like you're low budgeting yourself basically.
Mm.
And yeah, she's unfortunately because she's in the Philippines right now, she's not streaming. But I'm like the I'm still holding my half of the little deal we had
We miss
of
you,
like
Beth.
streaming
Come home.
together. Yeah, please come home.
I know. I feel like you and Beth would have signed up for the duo competition.
Oh, 100%. She would have done it with me for sure.
Next time. It got
Next time.
rescheduled, but we'll figure it out. We got
Yeah.
a question in the chat saying, "Can Zombie say his famous line or what the Sigma?"
That's my famous line.
I don't know.
What? What the Sigma? Oh, you know what? I do say that a lot now that I said it. I do say that a lot.
I
Yeah.
know that you say a lot, but like what the Sigma? I feel like do you do it unironically or ironically?
It started off as unironically, but like it's just become a part of my vocabulary. Sometimes I'll be out with my friends who like know nothing about like brain rot,
Yeah.
and I'll just be like, what the Sigma? And they're like, what? And I'm like, just ignore me. Like, don't pay attention.
That's
Like,
funny.
it's okay. You don't need to know.
Oh my god. Cause yeah, that's so funny. It's just like I think as like, people who live on the internet, I don't know if it's like been more common just to be accepting of brain rot, but
Mm.
okay. So I just found this out. I think it just okay. I don't know if this is true. Are you a fan of One Direction?
Used to be, but not like a diehard fan.
So
I wasn't that into them.
you know what's trending right now?
Yeah, I saw.
I don't know if we want to talk. I know this is about you, but like, bitch, what?
Yeah, I'm not. My best friend called me crying because she was a diehard
Oh,
fan,
oh no.
and I was like, you're lying. I was like, this isn't funny if you're lying. And she's like, would I be crying? Which I mean, yeah, but
So
I really didn't believe it.
okay, we'll find out in maybe like a day or so if it's true. But
Yeah,
if it is, rest in peace. Oh my god.
yeah. Rest in peace.
I'm like scrolling through Twitter and then I see the sidebar and I'm like, what? Hello?
Yeah, I was very caught off guard.
Oh my god. Anyways, after besides the One Direction tangent, how long have you been streaming for? So originally, when did you actually start streaming? Like when you were doing IRL stuff, and then when did VTubing like kick in?
So IRL stuff started in like 2020.
Mm.
I started around that time, and then VTubing started last year November.
It's almost your anniversary.
Yeah, it's so crazy to
Oh.
me that it's almost been a year of VTubing.
Right? It's
So
it,
weird.
it's crazy to me because like so it's crazy to me how like for me it's going to be about two. I think next year will be 3 years, which is crazy to me because I'm like I
Mm,
meet people who have only been doing it for a year, and then I'm
yeah.
caught off guard. I'm just like, but like I feel like I've known you my whole life. So we were discussing earlier that yeah, you recently haven't streamed. I was gonna ask what your regular streaming hours are like. Um, if you were to have regular streaming hours, what would they be?
If I could, like, whatever the time of day, I would probably stream from like 12 p.m. to 4.
That's a good time.
But unfortunately, I have to stream from like 5 p.m. to maybe 7 if my like brain doesn't want to power off on me.
You know what? I felt that. Oh, it's also because you're West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your 12 would be my 8. Oh my god. No, I lied. It wouldn't be 8. It would be 4. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So if you're streaming at 5, so like yeah, you do stream pretty late.
It's usually late for everyone else, which is why
Yeah.
I do a lot of like solo streams. I'm like, well, everyone's probably tired.
Yeah. Makes sense. But a lot of the people like that we hang out with, they stream. They all have wonky streaming hours. Like I think the odd man. Well, a lot of us just don't stream at all. It's a 24/7 curse. I was literally talking to Thina. That I'm like, she's like, I don't stream. Sometimes. But moreover, what inspired your username?
If I'm being honest, my friend, cause I involved my online friend group a lot in like setting up my streaming stuff. Like once I had my model,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I want zombie in there somehow,
Right.
cause obviously like I have to go by like a different name,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, well, I don't want to like go by something like super cringy or like something that like comes off as like a real name, because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that'll just throw me off.
Oh, true.
So I was just like, I think I just want something that has to do with zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my friends shortened it to Zomb.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could just put Zomb and then boy. And I was gonna just throw an underscore in there to make it like not look like super like confusing for the like the two B's.
Yeah. True. Very true. Very true. True and real.
Yeah.
I did the motherfucker. We got rated by Yagi.
Yagi VT rated your
My God,
channel with
Yagi.
12 viewers.
The goat. Not your goat, but
The goat.
he's
A goat.
Welcome in Raiders today. We just started, so we're chatting with Zomboy VT. But speaking upon that, I did the same thing because I wanted to be called Chibi. I tell the story all the time. That I wanted to be called Chibi, so I kind of just googled like last names or like first names and last names that contain like Chib or Chibi, and I chose Chibana as a last name, and my first name means frog. In the beginning, I had a lot of frog branding because it was my old friend group. They said that I was very like frog-like, but I kind of just didn't stick with it because I wanted to be more ninja and mafia theme. So I was just like, let me just switch everything to that, and my name can still be Keru, but no one calls me Karu. Everyone who knows me calls me Chibi, and I made.
Yeah.
And if you call me like I actually like when people call me Chibana because like there's a lot of Chibis out there.
Oh, that's true.
So like there's people who strictly call me Chibana because they know like 7 Chibis. I'm like, that's fine.
Oh. Well, I only know one Chibi. Well, to be fair, I don't really have that many streamer friends. I'm like very much just like with people on 24/7.
When people, oh my, people are like, are you Chibidoki? I'm like, no, what the fuck? Thank you. Oh, what the bitty?
Shake those bitties. Oh, you gotta shake.
Wait, I
those
gotta
bitties.
shake zombies.
Every time you shake those bitties, come on.
Yeah,
Thank you
what?
for shaking all the bitties.
We got
Let's shake
bitties.
bitties. Let's shake those bitties.
We got
Let's
bitties.
shake all the
You gotta
bitties.
shake
Let's shake
zombie.
bitties. Thank you guys.
I'm
so
shaking, I'm
much for
shaking, I'm shaking.
all the bitties. Let's shake bitties. Let's shake them.
This song is so fucking long. I don't know why I put
all the
that.
bitties. Let's shake bitties. I
my
love you
God.
guys.
Thank you for the 7 bits. It's okay.
Shake
Yeah,
bitties.
lurk and eat food. Don't worry about crashing the interview. Thank you for bringing your viewers here. What was I gonna say? So like, so your friend group that helps you with streaming and everything, are they like IRL friends as well?
No,
They're
they're
all
all
online?
online.
So you're
Yeah.
like online. So I was gonna say because like if you're online like as Zombie, they probably just call you Zombie. Because I know people who have like their IRLs like interact with their VTubing life or their streamer life, the chances of getting doxxed is very high.
Yeah.
So I think you would have a good chance of avoiding that. But do people in your IRL life know that you stream and like have an online personality / OC called Zombie?
So the funny thing is about the whole name thing. So some of my online friends do, and I have to go and delete VODs. They do occasionally name drop me.
Oh my.
Because some of them didn't meet me as Zombie. Some of them met me as like,
Oh.
and I've known them for a really long time. So we go by first names. And they'll sometimes let it slip. And then I'm just like, well, I have to delete the VOD because I don't need anyone finding out my name.
Oh no. Okay, I see
So
that.
it's like the occasional slip up, but like they've gotten better at it whenever I do include them. And as far as IRL goes, everybody pretty much, yeah, everyone knows that I stream. They don't know too much about it. They know that like I do like VTubers and like they have seen my model before. Like the person that knows the most is my mom, because she walked in one day when I was testing my model initially. She was like, "What's that?" And then I explained it to her, and she's like, "Oh, it's so cute." And I let her mess around with it a little, but she's the one that knows like officially that like I don't go by obviously my IRL name. I go by a different name.
Yeah.
But I think just everyone else that doesn't know, it's just they don't really get it. And like, I'm a little dumb. I don't like explaining things. So I'm just kind of like, you don't really need to know. It's okay.
True. No, I felt that. Sometimes, like, I always tell people that, like, I don't. I'm 50-50 because I'm a sensitive bitch, right? I don't really like being, like, called stupid, but sometimes I act real stupid just so people don't argue with me. Because that's so much work to, like, argue and fight with somebody. And I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't got time for this shit.
I call myself dumb a lot. Like, sometimes people think I do it as in, like, oh, no, you're smart. I'm just like, no, like, genuinely, I'm not the smartest, and I, like, know it. I just kind of say it, like, as a joke. But, like, a lot of people tend to be like, oh, no, you're smart. I'm just like,
how
like,
do you know?
Like, I promise. I'm not saying it as in, like, oh, please tell me I'm smart, please. Like, no, like, I'm aware. I'm a little slow sometimes.
For me, it's just like, how do you know? Like, I hate reading. Well, that should be my first one. I hate reading. My brain just stops a lot of the time. You know the meme, is this the Simpsons meme where it's like the monkey with the symbols in the brain? That's me.
Yeah. Honestly, me too. Me too, but I like to read. Like,
You're already smarter
it
than
has
me.
to be it has to be very specific books though. I can't get into like if there's something in the book that makes me cringe, I have to just like throw it away or give it away. I can't like finish reading it.
Zombie's picky.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good though.
It's like my
you know what
biggest downfall.
you like. No, your biggest downfall is meeting us.
No, it's like literally my only friends I have in like streamers is like you guys.
Yippee!
Which it'll probably stay like that for a really long time.
I'm glad though. Like I felt really comforted when you messaged me about that, and I'm like, that's what I wanted, you know? Like we're just a glorified friend group, and that's what I want. I literally created it so I could trick you all into like hanging out with me.
It works.
It works, dude. It's just like, hey, you want to join my org? Yeah. In the fucking what is it? What's the thing that you sign? Oh my god, that's how you
Contract?
know. Yeah, the contract. You know how that's why I'm like, when I tell people that I'm stupid, words, English hard. Okay.
Yeah.
In the contract, it says
Yeah, I
that you have
get
to hang out with me once a month.
It works out.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I remember even when I first did the tournament, the Val tournament, I was so nervous because that was like besides collabs I had did with Yale,
Yeah. Oh.
that was like my first ever big but that was like my first ever big VTuber thing, like ever. And I was so scared when we were all sitting in the call and it was like just everybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was muted and like I was just like, oh my god, I don't know anyone. Like, what am I doing?
It's
And I was like,
very.
and I suck at Val. Like, what am I doing here?
Dude, you popped off though.
I was honestly so locked in. I was so scared. And I
Oh
was
my
like, I
God.
can't like be the one that bottom frags.
Yeah, listen. We're not gonna talk about how I fucked up. Like, every time it's there's so much wrong with the events that I host because I always cook myself. I always put myself at a disadvantage, and it's not even on purpose because I try to make it fair, and then it ends up not being fair. Every time I'm on a team, like, we just lose, and I'm like, it's us. I promise. Am I the problem? Maybe. But yes, that was when was that? Oh my god. I met you. What was that? Okay, hold on. I might have to like dig to find that. The US versus.
It might have. I know it was. Ooh, I think it was after my birthday, which is January. So it was like.
I think it was February too.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh my god! I know, that's crazy. That like when we were all hanging out like a lot, it felt like we've been friends for like forever. I've met you guys this year, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Met Yagi
It's
this
so,
year,
like,
Thina,
ooh.
Yale.
Wait,
This-
really? You met what? It feels like you've known them for. I honestly felt like such an outsider coming in. 'Cause I was
No,
like,
I met
damn,
Thina.
these people all probably knew each other for years.
I knew
That's so
Thina when you
weird.
guys did. You know that Thina and Yale weren't friends when I met them.
Oh. Really?
That's what threw me off. I thought Thina and Yale were friends before I met them. And
I
I'm
kind
just
of thought that too. I know, like, Yale was like friends with a lot of people, but I was just like,
yeah. Before I also want to clarify. We said so for me, I said to the collabing with Yale and his buddies before. It's because Yale knows
Yeah.
a lot of what's the word, like, it's not eccentric, but like, very creative, different people.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
He knows a lot of people
Yeah.
who have a lot of different interests.
It's everybody's so creative nowadays, you know?
They're
Yeah.
original. They're themselves.
Yeah.
But when they're themselves, it's kind of, you know what? And it's like,
Like,
it's
okay.
like, I felt like picking up Yale. I'm like, I feel like I'm bringing him into a better home. I'm like, do I need to like, take you out of a bad
Yeah.
situation? I hope
I
that
don't know.
I hope that he's happy now. To an extent. He always
Yeah.
wants to, Anyways. So I remember like some of our first our first interactions. Because I'm about to ask him like what kind of hobbies do you have? You were
Oh, my dog.
making flowers and roses?
Yeah.
And
So,
so are they
oh my god,
paper
my
roses? Are they
dog.
bouquets? You have a dog?
I have a dog. She's currently barking because someone just walked up the stairs of our apartment, and
I hear her.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she thinks someone's like coming to get us, but it's probably just like my siblings.
No one's
But,
coming to get you, girl.
She's literally so tiny too. She can't do anything, and she acts like she's a pit bull. She's still growling. Yeah, I know how to make flowers. They're made out of what is it called? Ribbon, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like the
That's
easier.
I remember now. I remember now. They were ribbon flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I picked that up from my mom because she like does it as like a side thing.
Mhm.
Where she'll make them and people will buy them, or like she was making them for my brother's wedding.
Oh,
So I
cute.
was like, I have to help her because I mean, I felt bad. I was like, there's no way you're gonna do this like all these flowers alone.
Right.
So I learned how to make them, and like I still know how to make them. I'll make them occasionally just to like put up around my room, or
Mhm.
I'll give them to my friends whenever it's like their birthdays, like as a like, oh, here's your gift and these like roses.
Cute. I love them. I'm waiting for mine. But I'll ask you later if you're gonna be going to anime. But cause like I know that I think you're one of the younger in the bunch. So I feel like traveling on your own might not be
Mm,
um something that you were wanting to do. But a lot of us are
mm,
gonna be meeting up at Anime Boston next year. So
mm.
if I see you, I see you.
If I'm there, you'll get the rose.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Do you have any other, like, besides gaming, do you have any other outside hobbies that you enjoy doing?
Um, I like to do word search puzzles, like a little too much.
You are my son.
Like, like I have, I recently had to throw some away because they were just like cluttering. But I had like a
Mm-hmm.
stack
Oh my god.
of just like crossword, no, word search
Yeah.
books that I had finished, and I was just like, I'll just keep them, just like, and you'd be like, wow, look what I did, but they're just taking up too much space, and I was like,
Oh
okay,
no. Not the word
like,
search. Yeah, I did that as I
yeah,
think my mom and I we would do them like when I was younger. Core memory unlocked.
yeah,
Dude, I love that shit. When we were me and Rox were on the cruise ship, they had
mm-hmm,
like a word search like um it wasn't really a challenge, but it was like, you go have breakfast and then you can do the word search, and I wanted to do it, but I don't wake up that early. I was like,
honestly, I would probably be the same, like, oh, that's cool, but this early.
I know, right? That was like like literally I woke up early on those ship days, and then when we got back, I slept until like noon.
I don't blame you. That sounds like, I mean, I had to do that either way.
Mhm.
So,
Um shit. So, we know that you enjoy Overwatch and Roblox. Are there any other games that you enjoy? Are your favorite video games?
for sure, Left 4 Dead. That's
We need to play that.
such a, we do. That's like my favorite childhood game. I probably shouldn't have been playing it as young as I was, but I, yeah, I played that like whenever it was summer vacation. I played that all day with my brother.
Mhm.
That and Halo, like all of the Halo games.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
I played all of those with my brother too, and like when I would play with my brother a lot, just because I never had the confidence to play alone. But like
Mhm.
for some of the Halo games, I ended up going back and playing them alone, which like I understood the story a little better, which is why like that Halo and Left 4 Dead are so like I love them so much. Like they remind me so much of when I was little, and
That's
they're
so
overall
nice.
just really good games too. They're fun,
Mhm.
and I've been getting into Dead by Daylight
Mm.
just because I want a horror game that like doesn't scare me too much.
Yeah.
Because I love horror, but I am like the biggest bitch. Like I do get scared very easily. I'm a very like jumpy person,
Mhm. Mhm.
but I will still 100% like seek out like any like horror. Um, Well, I used to play Valorant. I don't know. I haven't touched it in like I don't know how many months, and I've been so much more happier. That game caused me
Right?
so much pain.
Right? Doesn't your skin feel clearer and like your fucking no
Honestly,
more headaches?
no more headaches. Like I'm so much. My mental health is I'm thriving,
Which is
and every time
why
I get on that game, it's like horrible.
I feel like it's because of how quick the Overwatch matches are that it feels like so much less stress.
Yeah.
Which is like for a while I was like that I prefer Overwatch over Valorant. It's also like
Mm.
I don't know. That game's getting bad.
Yeah. It is.
It is what it is. DBD used to make me jump. Yeah, I thought that it was spookier than I thought that it was, but it's kind of just harder than I
Yeah.
thought that
It's
it was.
like the little things that make me jump. It's not really like. It's more of like the noises in that
Mm.
game that make me jump.
Mhm.
Like I get really like the. What are they like? The monsters? I don't know what they're considered. The people that chase you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Like they're
killer.
not as scary. Yeah, the killer. It's just the noises. They startle me like way too much.
For me is I don't want to die. I want to
No,
live.
I feel like there's so much pressure. I hate sometimes I'll on purpose throw if it's me and one other person
Oh no.
because I don't want to be the last one alive. I'm like, so like you deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I'll just like
Zombie.
purposely be like, oh, is the killer that way? Wow. I'm going that way. That's crazy.
Look, I personally don't know much about the community, like the Dead by Daylight community, but the
Hmm.
content that I've seen, it's either casual players or the most toxic motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I've never, well, I don't play enough DBD to encounter like toxic ass people. I
Mm.
also don't play with random people. That's also it.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I'm like, how are you toxic? And I know that there's toxicity in every game, but Dead by Daylight, motherfucker, like you're choosing to die on this
It's
hill.
so weird. Yeah. Like just queue again. I promise you'll be fine. It's just a game. But thankfully, I don't play like every day. I play like probably like twice a month
Mhm.
when there's like nothing else to play.
Mhm.
The only thing I've encountered that I've seen like off TikTok are like killers that will like let you live or like that are friendly. Which
Yeah.
like thankfully I've only met those people.
Yeah.
But I've never I feel like I purposely don't play the game enough to meet people that are like that
Mhm.
because of how bad they like seem on TikTok.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's
I
just
agree.
they look so miserable. I don't get it.
I'm like, dude, you know where you belong? You belong in a game called Valorant or League of Legends. Okay,
Yeah.
put your anger somewhere else.
Like it'll make a little more sense if you're raging at like Val or League, but this game of all games,
Yeah.
like
I'm
that's
like,
just crazy to me.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Mhm. So I know that you do like some horror games. What kind of genre of like TV shows or movies do you enjoy watching? Do you also enjoy horror movies?
Yeah, I enjoy horror movies, but just the biggest bitch. I will literally need to be like recently I went to watch a scary movie
Mm.
and I called someone because I was like, hey, can you stay on the phone with me while I walk into my house? I'm
Oh
scared.
no.
Like I'm like that. Like I'll enjoy it in the moment, but then it hits me that like, oh shit, like wow, that was kind of scary. And my brain is like my number one enemy. And it's
Mhm.
like, well, what if it's real? Like, ooh, it's gonna happen to you. It's like, no, it's
Ooh.
not real, but thanks for making me think that now.
Oh no. I like I like more I would say like more psychological thrillers because I don't
Mm.
sometimes I like okay I don't like being like jump scared And some of them,
Mhm.
like some of the jump scares are unnecessary.
Yeah.
Some of them are so the predictable ones are kind of lame,
Yeah.
but like I rather it be predictable because I can close my eyes.
True. Yeah.
But like I don't know. I feel like the movie
like-
that fucked me up as a kid was a movie called
Mhm.
Case 39 or Case 40. I think it's 39. It was at a friend's birthday, and they randomly found a random spooky movie, and that shit fucked me up.
Ooh.
It wasn't. I don't even think it was that bad. Like as an adult, it wasn't that bad, but as a kid, I'm just like So it's about this little. I think it's a. I don't think it's a foster kid, but I think she's possessed by something, and
Oh.
she can send out like she was like calling people and asking them what like their worst fear is, and that's how like that person died. And one guy said he's afraid of bees, so when he was at home, fucking bees were like crawling out of like every orifice of his face, and he snapped his neck, and he fucking died.
Ooh.
And I'm like, that's the
Oh my
scene that
God.
like got me. That's the scene that got me.
Yeah, it would have probably gotten me too.
Oh my god. I think I watched it. I watched some of it as an adult, and because I'm like I want to watch this movie again because I want to see how like freaky it is.
Mhm.
And it was mid. It was all right.
I feel like that I had that, but it was honestly so stupid. I remember, I don't remember when this Unfriended, when that movie came out.
Oh yes.
I remember I watched it and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking really scary. And
You threw your phone
in my
real
head,
quick.
yeah, I did. And like, I don't know why in my head, every time I opened like my laptop, I thought of the movie and I was like, oh my God, that's just gonna happen to me. It's like, no, it's not. But
Yeah.
like, I really thought it was like the worst thing that could ever happen to me. And then when I watched it, like, I want to say like 2 years ago or something,
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, this is not scary at all. Like, it was more funny than anything.
Just like I remember watching the trailer for that shit or something. I'm like and all the memes and vines that
Yeah.
were made. There's like there's just everyone shutting like turning off their computer, their laptops and stuff. It's just like just hang up.
Like, just hang up the call. Just close the computer. Like, you'll be fine.
They're like, but no.
Like, realistically, they could have just done that.
I hate like also a part of me that hates certain like spooky movies is how stupid everyone is.
Yeah.
But you know that if they don't do stupid shit, that there's no story at all. I'm like, I understand
That
for
it wouldn't
plot,
be a movie at that point.
for plot, but like, turn off the
But,
computer.
like, come on, man. Like, just be like, oops, my Wi-Fi went out. I don't know. Just close the thing.
Oh no. I think the freaky ones are like when you're being chased. That's
Oh, I hate that.
that would freak me the fuck out. Or and
Every time, like, I see, like, if I'm watching a horror movie and someone's getting chased, I don't know why I feel it in my chest.
yeah.
It's like, it makes me so nauseous. I'm just like, okay. Like, I either have to look away or, like, I'm just like, it's not happening to you. Chill.
I was looking, so like we're planning on watching some scary movies, and there was one the you know what's scarier is the fucking movie posters. That first and
Yeah.
foremost, the movie could be mid as fuck, but like I'll get spooked by the poster. I digress.
Yeah.
There was one I kind of want to watch it because I'm afraid of spiders, but I don't think Rox wants to watch it. There's a huge
Oh.
ass spider on the ceiling in the movie poster. And I'm like, I kind of want to see it.
Oh my God. I probably wouldn't watch that. I hate spiders.
I hate them too. Like literally. I can't.
They make, like, just the thought of them sometimes. Like, if I think too hard about them, I start getting, like, itchy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
It
feel
just
them.
freaks me out.
I would love to go to Australia, but like that's the one thing that keeps me
Oh my
away from
God.
Australia.
Yeah, I
Sorry, Misa.
would never. You would have to pay me to go there. Honestly, I would never step
So
foot there like willingly.
so obviously in the cities, like all the wildlife is kind of like not there.
Hmm.
Like all the crazy spiders are probably not there, but like still.
It's just like the idea that like they might be kind of close. You never know.
Have you
Just
seen
like
those big ass camel spiders? Those freak me the fuck
I
out.
think I have.
They're huge.
Honestly, any big spider is like enough to like. Like okay, I'm leaving. Like I'm good.
The other day, there was like a millipede downstairs.
Oh.
Usually I can just kill them, but it was in the corner, and I was like I need someone to kill it because if I miss, my aim is shit. If I missed and it starts moving, I'm cooked. I can't kill it.
Yeah.
Do
I
you have
remember-
Oh, go ahead.
When I was younger, I remember there was a spider in my room, and this was like probably like the second night of me having like my own room, and it was just in the corner. And I remember I woke my brother up, and I was like, "Hey, can you come kill this spider?" And like he was annoyed because I mean he's older than me, so he like
Yeah.
and he was just like he's also really scared of spiders, so it was just like us very scared. And he was like, "Why don't you just like throw a shoe?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Why don't you just throw a shoe? Like you should be the ones to throw it."
Yeah.
And well, we were just going back and forth, and eventually he just like threw like one of my sandals, and he missed, and the spider like started moving, and it was just like going crazy, and it fell into like a corner of my room, and we couldn't find it, so I just slept on the couch.
Oh no.
Like I was just like, you know what? Like just the idea that it's in here,
Yeah.
but we couldn't kill it, like is enough to make me not want to sleep in here.
Burn the house down. You're good. It's cooked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was gonna bring up like, because I was gonna ask how old were your not you don't have to be specific like how many older, how many younger, because I had to ask my younger brother to get it, and he like growing up he was a little pussy. I thought that he would be afraid of it. He grabs a tissue and fucking grabs it with the tissue and throws it away, and I'm like,
my God.
I thought that you were scared of spiders and shit, and he's just like, nah, I'm cool. He's younger than me. But like growing up he was a little pussy, so I thought that he would be like, nah, you.
Like, no, you do it. Why should I? No, I'm the youngest in my family.
You're the
So-
baby.
Yeah, everybody's older than me, and my brother is like 3 years older than me. Two to three. So it's not like the biggest age gap, but like even though he's older, like if it came down to it, he would probably have me kill a spider if I was like brave enough. Like he's really freaked out by them, and so am I.
Yeah. You know what? You sent your dog.
You know the thing is, my dog is kind of dumb. She's really just like me. She's really there's no thoughts behind her eyes. Sometimes it freaks me out. Like she has no survival instincts at all.
Oh
Like,
no.
The one and only time I was so happy she used like part of her brain was my dad went to go walk her, and like this was like I think 2 months into us having her,
Yeah.
and he said he was walking her. This all happened while I was in school. That he was walking her, and that she I guess got like super excited, and she undid her leash, and she just took off, and that my dad literally stood there and watched until she like disappeared from his view.
Oh my
And he was like, "Well, I gotta go to work." He didn't even bother
Wait,
going
what?
after her. Like, I honestly, I always ask him, I'm like, I don't know why you would do that, but he for real just like watched her go off into the distance, didn't do anything, and like turned around, went home, and got ready for work. He left for work, and then my brother, he got out of school early that day. He came home, and she was just sitting at our front door, like crying and shaking.
Oh.
And they didn't want to tell me because when she was younger, I was really like protective of her. I still am,
Mhm.
but they didn't want to tell me. Um, so they did this before. The way they told me is they bought food that they knew I liked. And
Mm.
then they were like, so like we almost lost the dog today. And I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my
And I was like
god.
mid bite into the food. And then they told me, and I told my dad, I was like, you're never walking her again. Like, I don't know
Oh
what your
my
deal is.
god. I'd be so sad. Oh my god.
No, yeah. And it was like 2 months into us having her. So I honestly thought they were joking when they first told me, but like my dad looked really guilty. So I was like, oh, you guys are being like for real. Like, we're not joking. And like, she's a little dumb. She was just like nothing happened. She was over there chilling with my dad.
Damn. I mean, like, if it's been 2 months of you walking her, she probably. Do you think that she just has muscle memory of how to get back, or
Yeah,
scent, or?
I think it was that. I think well, it's because she's very like she has a lot of attachment issues with me specifically.
Mm-hmm.
When we first got her, well, my mom was like, I don't want her on your beds at all. So we had to like make her sleep in the living room. But she just couldn't. Like she would scratch at my door. So I would have to get like shirts that I would wear, like my uniform shirts that I had already worn, and I would have to lay them out on her bed for her to stay on the bed. Or sometimes I would have to leave a pair of my shoes because the shirt wasn't enough. And like she just had to be like near something that like smelled like me or with like
That's so
anything that I have
cute.
used.
Oh.
And like she's always been like that. So like part of me is so like sometimes it's annoying how attaching like she is to me. But I feel like that played a part in like her remembering her way home that day, which like I'm so happy she found her way back home because I know that if she didn't, my parents 100% would have done nothing to like
Oh my
look for her. They would
god.
have just been like, "Well, get another dog."
Oh no. That's
Yeah.
awesome though. She finally used her brain cells.
Yeah,
Good
but
for her.
ever since that day, it's like she's never. It was like she used all them all. She used all of them that day.
She's like,
And
I'm
never
done.
again.
I'm tired, man. I had to go
Yeah.
home by myself. God damn. Do you actually not? Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll go on to a tangent about what do you find more freaky, space, outer space, or deep sea?
Damn. Deep sea, I think.
You don't know what's down there.
Just because we don't know what's down there. And like, I love jellyfish, but everything else that was like under there with them is just like, I think I don't want to know.
It'd be crazy. It's like the jellyfish, like there is though. There's probably like a giant ass jellyfish that like is as big as the kraken, but it's a jellyfish.
Probably. And I would probably think it's the coolest thing ever, but if I saw it up close, I'd be like, oh, you're kind of freaky. Like,
I don't know if you can see it up close. I think it would eat you.
Well,
so...
yeah, that's true.
It'd be huge. Goddamn. Yeah, I mean,
I think the deep sea freaks me out more because I've always just been afraid of like drowning. Like that's like my biggest fear is just drowning. So just like the idea of like the ocean is like so deep and like you don't even know what's in there. My brain is just like it comes up with so many scenarios sometimes. I'm just like, can you not do this right now? Like like why do we gotta think of this now?
like, bitch, do I look like I'm gonna be in the ocean?
Right?
Am I in Life of Pi? what? So we know that you speak English and Spanish. What other? Do you speak any other languages, or is there a language that you would like to learn?
I would like to learn. I would probably like to learn French just because I took like 4 years of it and I don't know how to say anything in French.
Yeah, that's because school French sucks.
Yeah.
Me neither.
And like, I don't know. I did 2 years in elementary. Because I got moved around a lot for elementary. And the one I ended up at for like fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
They had like it was English and you would get to pick. And I was kind of mad. They had a class for like Japanese.
Yeah.
And I don't know why my dumbass was like, "Ooh, French." I would have just been better learning Japanese.
Very true.
But I took those 2 years and then I took the requirements for high school where you need to take 2 years of language. But our teacher was really old and you could tell he didn't want to be there. I never did any of the work. The only reason why I passed was because both years he had me like pass out books.
What?
That was it. I would just pass out the books at the beginning of the class. And then he would sit and be like, "Yeah, do your work." Nobody would do it because he wouldn't even check.
What the?
And then I would collect the books, put them away, and it would be the same thing. And that's how I got my A.
Oh my god. Zombie cheated.
Yeah. I cheated, but like he let me cheat. So.
Oh my god, you cracked the code to the American education system.
Just pass out books and you'll be good.
Oh my god. That's why everyone's so stupid. All I did was pass books.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, no, cause like I was telling who's also Canadian. We're the only two that don't speak like great French, cause like Jaku speaks great French, Vi speaks great French. But that's because they had French immersion, and then Lyra is like she lives in Quebec.
Oh.
So like that's why her French is obviously good. It's just for me, it's just like they don't teach you anything good or like that you can use. And you're not practicing like conversational French. It's just let me give you vocabulary and then you translate it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Like this will surely help me hold a conversation. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You'd be like, bonjour, avec fromage, cheese please. S'il vous plaît. Okie dokie. That's crazy.
I feel like it's the same when people tell me that they learned Spanish from high school. I'm just like, so you didn't really learn Spanish?
Yep.
Because I feel like I have this argument a lot with people that are like, "Oh, you speak Spanish too," and then they'll start talking like Spain Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not the Spanish I know. Like you probably learned that from high school, but that's not the Spanish I know. And then they're like, "Well, that's how you speak it correctly." I'm just like, okay,
You're
gonna
telling
tell
me?
You're telling me how to speak Spanish. Okay.
Cállate, puta. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, that oh my god. I don't think that's happened to me. I feel like that happens to a lot of like people who have who aren't cultured, I would say.
Yeah.
They're just like, no, it's ni hao. And I'm like, are you Chinese? Like, the fuck? I don't know. Is there anywhere that you would like to travel to?
I want to go to Switzerland, like during Christmas.
Oh shit!
I know it's like really pretty over there, but
that is I wouldn't say it's an odd one. I'm like, I hear that it's beautiful. It's just like I would not expect someone to say Switzerland.
I feel like it's just since I was little, be in my very like unsupervised internet access. Did a lot of like just looking at stuff, and I remember I came across like a YouTube video.
Mm.
And it was just like someone's like day in the life of someone who's in Switzerland, but like Christmas. And I was like, wow, this is so pretty. I was like, I want to be able to like come here one day. So, and it's still somewhere I want to go eventually.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Everyone I hear like at your age watching porn, and you're like Switzerland. Wow.
Like, yeah, I want to go to Switzerland. Wow, this looks so pretty.
Everyone's studying like fucking titties and. I think it's you can be both. The more that I'm like talking to you, and I feel like you have a lot of brain cells in that little head of yours. It's just you choose not to use them.
Yeah. Like they're there, but like some of them are just on a very long time off.
Because they don't want to work overtime.
It's just like, no, we're okay. We don't need to work right now.
Mm. Okay, let's go to the food section. What
Ooh.
what is your favorite type of cuisine?
Honestly, I'm like it took me this year to actually start eating stuff that isn't just my mom's cooking, because when I was younger, all we would eat was my mom's food, or these burgers from I live in a little bubble. Sometimes I forget, people don't know the name. It's called Tams. It's like pretty popular where I live.
Okay.
The best burgers I've ever ate in my whole life, honestly. They have like the best cheese fries. But like growing up, that was all I would eat. And it,
Is it a chain?
like over here, I think so, yeah. Cause well, I guess it depends where you're at in California.
Mm-hmm.
Because where I'm at, there's like probably 10 around me.
Oh shit.
But then I talk to other people that also live like in different parts of Cali, and I'm like, oh my god, like, have you had Tams? And they're like, what is that? And I'm just like, okay, never mind.
I'm putting it down as one of the things that I need to try.
It's honestly really good. Like my aunts, they live like near the border. They'll come down here and they purposely get like a big bag of fries from there to take back home, because it's just like, it's really good.
Okay, I will put it on the list. We're going to Tams, everybody.
It's pretty cheap too, which is like my favorite thing.
I love cheese.
It's not that expensive. Yeah.
You're speaking my language.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your favorite? Oh, did you answer? Well, you said Tams.
Did I? Yeah.
What would be
well,
your favorite food?
my favorite food are chilaquiles.
You
I
did
feel like I said
mention
that so
this.
white. Oh my god. Sorry.
Say it again.
Chilaquiles are my favorite thing. I love them so much. Like I really could just eat those all day.
So I think the first time. So I think it's more. No, I can't say that because I think it's more popular on like the West Coast. Because that was the first time I've ever heard about it. It's from a friend of mine who is from the West Coast. And I wanna try it. I think I've had it.
It's really good.
Wait, I think I've had it at the airport. So I want authentic though. I don't want the airport chilaquiles.
Yeah. Authentic ones are like, that's the only way I have them. They have to be like either homemade, or I know personally that you know how to make them the right way. It's the only way, because it honestly, it makes me so sad when I eat food that's like, when I eat like Mexican food and I can 100% tell it was made by like a white person. It makes me so sad because I'm like, this doesn't taste good at all. Like, it doesn't taste like what it's supposed to taste like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, sometimes my friends are like, "Oh, let's go out to like a Mexican restaurant." I'm like, "Can we 100% make sure that the food is gonna taste good, or else it's gonna bum me out the whole day that it didn't
Bro,
taste
if you
good."
bring me to Taco Bell right now, well, Taco Bell's good, but like if you take
Oh,
me to Taco Bell, I'ma slap you.
oh my God, Taco Bell's good, but
If you're telling me
I
that we're
I
gonna get
hate when
Mexican
people are
food,
like,
don't take me there.
"Yeah, like of all places you could take me, you're taking me to Taco Bell."
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
So growing up, like I started actually. I'm the same as you, but I kind of started early. Like in high school is when I started going out to eat and
Mm.
stuff. Um, I was just like, if anybody ever invites me to go eat rice or like
Mm.
Chinese food, I'm just like, I'm good. And
It's like,
I've grown
no.
up. I've grown up with a lot of like Indian friends, so they're just like
Mm-hmm.
we feel the same way. If you say that you want to go out and eat and we get Indian food, like I don't want. I eat this every day.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I think though I started eating sushi 2 years ago. Like,
Yo, baby.
and I felt like my whole life changed. I was like, where the fuck has this been my whole life? Like, why was I deprived of sushi?
I know, right?
And it's so good. Like,
Have you heard of Mexican sushi?
I have, when I tried Korean barbecue for the first time this year,
Oh my god, Korean barbecue.
yeah, it was a all you can eat Korean barbecue slash sushi. So it was like they give you as long as you eat all of it, they'll bring you out stuff.
Yeah.
And they had a Mexican roll and I was like, what the? I was like, what is this? But it was really good. I was honestly like expecting for it to be bad, but I liked it.
Sometimes the fusion stuff, like okay, listen, the sushi pizza needs to be eradicated from every single restaurant that
I've never
serves
tried
it.
that.
It's not a bad concept, but it's just like it's not a sushi pizza. It's just like they fry the rice into like a patty, and then they put like the sushi toppings on top. So it's just fried rice, like deep fried rice.
Oh,
But like, stop calling it a pizza.
how
Please.
that doesn't seem like the concept of a pizza at all.
But like Gordon Ramsay had it one time, and he's just like, "This is fucking ass. This is fucking nasty."
Sounds gross.
I will give you a tip though. So when you want to eat good food, it either has to be like a small it doesn't have to be a small menu, but like the less amount of options is better, because that's how you know like they specialize and they make sure that those like meals are good.
Oh,
Second
that's
tip
smart.
is if they do more than one cuisine, one of them's got to be ass. You gotta find
Yeah.
out which one. If they're doing Japanese and Korean, it's either the Japanese food sucks or the Korean food sucks. And like it's not like that bad, like that sucky. It's just one of them is better than the other, because it's so like hard to be a master at every type of cuisine. I'm like, you're offering fucking orange chicken, fucking Korean beef, and fucking sushi. Like, you know how long it takes someone to learn how to make sushi?
Yeah, I could never. I don't think I could ever make sushi. I love to cook, but I don't think I could.
I can't make it good. I can make it like ghetto.
Mm.
with the rice cooker rice.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little more accessible now. Especially, I think you're one of the few people who can relate with me. I don't know if you live in like the big city, but I live in like the biggest, one of the biggest cities in Canada. I live in Toronto, where there's so much like culture, and like I have access to so much cuisine and like food and like opportunity, like things to try out, compared to like a lot of people that like, even in the VTubing world, they're just like, I've never heard of that. I've never had this. I've never had boba. I'm like, how you never had boba?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
Never
like,
had a boba?
well, I'll give an example. I don't know if this is outing rocks. But I put him on a lot of food. Like
My goat, what the fuck? You didn't know about boba? That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he didn't know about bugs. So I told this story last week, but I'm gonna tell it again. The first time he's ever ordered me boba, he didn't know. So I told him, I'm like, I don't care, just order me whatever. He didn't know how to order the boba tea, so he picked every single topping.
Oh my god.
The drink came in 2 cups. So when it got DoorDashed and then it came, and then he's just like, oh, apparently we got a 3rd drink randomly, and I'm like, this one is full of toppings. This is a cup filled with toppings. I'm like, it was still good because, like, you know, it's just a bunch of toppings. But I laughed so hard. I'm like, that's so smart. You don't know what she wants, so you get her everything.
That is smart.
But he wasted a lot of money because that was like 10 toppings in a cup.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh my god. We love him. Thank you for the boba.
Yeah.
He's learned, actually, he hasn't learned what I like, but he's learned how to do better.
But that, you know, like, take what you can get.
We were at Anime Boston last year, and he bought me a boba, and I was like, I don't know how to break it to you, but you got 2 of the things that I hate the most. I hate water chestnut, and it wasn't that bad, but they had I don't know how he randomly picked like water chestnut. That's not even like a common topping.
Yeah, I don't think I've, well, at least the places where are like near me, I don't think they have that.
And then it was like mostly just like milk, cause you know how like they have like the milk teas. It was mostly just milk. I'm like, it's milk and water chestnut.
Oh my.
I still drank it. I listen. He tried his best. Okay, he's like, it looks
it's
cool.
It's the thought that counts.
It looked cool, so I got it for you.
Yeah.
At least he bought it for me. Like,
true.
It's so funny though. I'm just like, it's also not his fault because I've never mentioned that I don't like water chestnut, because it's usually in like Vietnam. So the reason why I know what it is because Vietnamese people use it in like their dessert kind of things. So I was surprised that they put it in boba, because like, who the fuck uses water chestnut?
Yeah.
And I saw the little label, and I was just like, oh man. Oh man. Favorite food, oh, so if let's paint the scenario. So we meet up and I'm hungry. What would you cook for me?
Oh shit.
You're like, 1 egg.
Fried eggs. Damn. My brain just went to chilaquiles.
I would be so down though.
I feel like, cause right now I feel like it's just cause I really love salmon. It's been what I'm cooking the most. Like I make that, and like if I have like stuff to make pasta, I'll make that too. Like to combine them, just so I don't like eat the salmon alone.
Yeah.
So either that or chilaquiles. One of those two.
What kind of pasta do you prefer? We'll first start off with like the noodles that you like, and then the sauce.
Well, I know 100% I like the white sauce better than red. And noodle, honestly, I don't have a preference. I'll eat like any. Like as long as you get my sauce right, like I'm fine.
Retweet. No, I like, so for me, so I think when I first started getting into pasta, I really like fettuccine and like the Alfredo like white sauce. But when I go to the supermarket, I always try to find the weirdest pasta I can find, because I want to try what it's like.
Some of them do look really weird.
Yeah, I've been trying to look for like I don't even remember what I was trying to look for. I was trying to look for like this weird like swirly pasta, but like long, but they don't have it here. It's probably like Italy pasta, or like you can't get it store bought. But
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I like pasta a lot. Do you also
Pasta is really good.
you cooked salmon or like smoked salmon?
Oh my god, wait, I forgot. Okay, this is where I'm being dumb. I think the way I make it is not smoked.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I like it on like bagels with the cream cheese.
I've never had it on a bagel.
You should get it.
I
like,
wanted to though.
cream cheese. I'm fat, dude. I love food.
No, me too. Food is just really good. Like I love food, but there's like so much I haven't tried.
Oh, you're about to be cultured.
Mm.
If you ever like need like I always tell people if you ever need like a recommendation for something to eat, I got you.
So yeah, sometimes it's like if I can't think of like what to eat, I'll just order sushi because there's sushi like there's literally a little shop that's like walking distance, like 5 minutes from me. So I could just go buy sushi and then come back home. Like if I can't think of anything else or like I have nothing to make, I'm just like, you know what? Today feels like a sushi day. Let's just walk to buy it and then I'll be back.
Oh my god, I should tell you the story about the first time I had like a pupusa. Yeah, it changed my life. I was like, y'all eat like this?
It's really good.
Welcome
Liranthea
in,
8 rated your channel with 10 viewers.
Oh my, is
Yeah,
that a
Lyra.
honeydew? Hello, bonjour. Welcome in,
Love honeydew.
honeydews. Yeah. Oh my god, what's your favorite melon? Go.
Honeydew.
You hear that, Lyra? You're his favorite melon.
Honeydew is so good.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So like we have like a little. This is kind of gross. Thank you for the sub. Hello, my god, zombie. All the proceeds will not be going to
Hello.
zombie from the
Yes.
stream. We don't get paid around here.
We don't get paid, guys. It's okay.
But my mom, so we have like these little mouse friends in the house, and my mom bought me a whole cantaloupe, and the mouse ate it, so I can't have it.
No.
She's like, yeah, I put your, I don't know what my cantaloupe was doing in the bathroom though.
Oh.
And then she told me, she's just like, yeah, your cantaloupe got eaten. I was like, fuck.
Honestly, I would hunt down.
Their whole family, dude.
I would hunt the whole family down.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I know this is gonna make my house seem like nasty. My house is clean, guys. It's just they like it here. In the past week, my dad's caught in 3 of them, and there's still more.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I think so my mom's pretty funny too. She's just like, yeah, I think we caught the parents and like one of the children, but like they're still babies around. She's like making up
little
lore.
Babies, they're running around.
She's making up lore about the mice. I caught the mom. I caught the dad.
That's so funny.
The children are crying.
They're orphans. They have nowhere to go.
Oh no. Deep mouse lore. That's very true. I hope your stream went well. Oh, if you haven't seen, Lyra, you should do zombie next. But Lyra was playing Sims today, and she created us in The Sims.
Really?
Yeah, she did Jacob. She did me. She did me and Jacob today, and a couple other people.
God.
But remember the picture of the cat Yale in 20%.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah. Wait, now that it makes sense, it looks like Yale, dude.
It does look like Yale.
Oh my god.
It really does look like Yale. I saw it. Most of the time, I read like messages from the 24/7 chat. I'll be like half asleep, or I'll be like in the middle of doing something. So I'll like take a little glance, and I'm like, okay,
sends cat
And like,
meme.
so I saw it and I was like, what a crazy cat picture. And then I just like moved on.
Uh,
I didn't. I was just like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know Yale was there. I was like, okay,
nice
like,
cat.
why is Yale in the pictures?
Yeah, she made me. We got turned into a McDonald's worker with the headset. At least y'all got no, motherfucking, what's his name? Yale doesn't have pants on either. He has a shirt on, and a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. But if when you make zombie, I think you need to make zombie a baby, because zombie's baby.
Oh baby.
She made I forgot who it was. I'm not friends with the slime person, but
Mhm.
she made them into like a bald baby.
Oh, can I have
Aqua.
hair if I'm a baby, please?
If you make zombie a baby, please put hair on him.
Can I please have hair and pants?
And pants, yeah.
And pants.
Is diaper okay? Or you want pants over?
You know
diaper?
what? That works.
Bald Aqua. Oh my god, that was like the best one. It's fucking bald Aqua. Thank you. Yeah, I'll follow Aqua later. But that was fucking funny as fuck. Zombie is you are on the list. You're on the VIP list.
I am?
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We made it.
I made it. You know what? I can retire. I'm good.
No, my org. Oh my god. So we have discussed this. Like everyone always makes a joke that it's a 24/7 curse where after you debut, you just stop streaming. And it's
I'm trying to beat the
happening.
allegations.
I know. Zombie, where's your stream this week? Please.
Next week, guys. Next week.
Oh no. It's okay though. I thought it was really funny that like on the Tina's fucking retired. She graduated on the day that she
Oh
debuted.
yeah.
Cause she got
That was a
fired.
graduate and debut stream.
Yeah, she's done. She's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
What is Vtuber sweaty armpit slurper? With no
Wow.
R? Slupper? What is
Slupper.
Hi, welcome.
Hi
Thank
there.
you for being
Just
here. I
wow.
guess. Great user. During the subathon, I had some great ass usernames, like pop up in chat and stuff, and I was like, that shit's crazy.
Oh my god.
Have you had like a chatter who had like a crazy ass username? Don't say Kira Shibata.
Yeah, like system.
Oh, so true.
I don't like genuinely no. I haven't had like
What about in
a
Overwatch?
username that has me like what? Oh no! Oh my god! Yesterday I had someone that was named His Toy.
Ah!
I was just like, okay, guys, like, what are we doing?
Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, this shit. Okay, so like I've been playing cuz I'm trying to get on that content creation for Astronova. And fucking the world chat is always like that game. So, first and foremost, that game is full of gooners. First and foremost.
Oh, is that the one where it's like the anime girls?
Yeah, and you turn into like paper.
Oh yeah.
And
Makes sense.
they ripped off two. So the reason why I haven't streamed Stronova in a while is because they ripped off two maps from Overwatch, and I really don't know how I feel about that.
Oh.
I genuinely love the game, and I want to be a creator for it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
do I want to support plagiarism?
Yeah.
And like
Doesn't really look too good.
with even because like the problem is like there's no like AI with voice acting, and like the characters are original, and like the game is cool. It's just like the maps. There's 2 escort maps. Like the rest of the maps are original. It's just 2 of them, and like you could like where was R&D? You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
create a game like from the last beta test till now. I understood like for the first one, because they only had the Kings Row copy for the first beta test, And I was like, yeah, haha,
Mm.
that's kind of funny. And then they came out with another one, and then I was just, now I'm just like, if they just keep like just copying these maps, I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, that feels like a weird situation
Because the first time it's
to
funny,
be in. Yeah.
the second time it's just like,
It's like, are we joking still or?
Because I felt like after between the first and the second beta test, I was just like, they are probably gonna like they probably see the comments that it's King's Row, so they're probably
Yeah.
gonna like make a new map. They did the opposite. They did not make a new map. They literally copied another one. they copied Watchpoint.
That's. Oh,
Yeah,
I
what a
wonder-
weird map to copy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That like has like Blizzard said anything or like
I'm not sure.
has there been anything there?
I don't know. I don't think that Blizzard itself has been saying anything. Eat couple names and comp make me want to drink Clorox. Okay.
Same.
What's worse, Valorant usernames or Overwatch usernames?
I love Overwatch, but it has to be Overwatch because it's just. I feel like people on Overwatch are more. They give less of a fuck and they'll just put whatever. Like some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, I would never see this in other games. Like, of course I see it here.
Oh my god. Yeah, I always like. I think they're equally as bad, but people do more in Riot games. That's also true. Oh, the worst is
Yeah.
League of Legends.
Oh, League is horrid. No.
Oh man. Why are people
No, I have like
this?
I have like 3 friends that play League, and they jokingly put like those really cringy e-dater names, and I'm just like, I can't take you guys serious.
The
Like,
most that we do is like matching cards and like the titles. I'll do that.
that's cute though.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, but it's like anything else, just like, ew.
You want to get called out on your fucking weirdness.
Yeah. It just feels like a very big like, oh hey, look at me. It's like, okay, I don't want to, but
Ugh. I got chills.
yeah.
His pillar of filth? Hello? What's a
What?
trundle?
His
What's a trundle?
what's a trundle? I'm not. It sounds like a candy. I'm probably super wrong. That sounds like a
what?
candy.
With reference to a wheeled vehicle or its occupants move or cause to move slowly and heavily. What's trundle in League?
That
League
kind of
of
made no
Legends?
sense.
Trundle immediately steals his target's health and a percent. Oh, it's a character?
Oh,
What's
it's a character.
And does he have a
I'm pretty
pillar
sure.
of filth? Okay, you know what?
What is? Jaku, why do you even know that?
I think he played League for like a hot minute.
Is
So-
it bad if I say that makes sense?
I
No
think-
offense, Jaku.
Yes. That's like no like there's a lot of like nice people that I'm friends with, and I'm like, your toxic trait, Lyra, your toxic trait is that you play League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in high school. True. Oh, I don't know if you want to hear this, zombie, but your goat, he used to
Oh,
be
no.
on a League of Legends like college team.
Ooh.
He's changed. He's
Oh,
changed.
No, he's a changed man, but oh god, that's not my goat. That was my goat before my goat, you know?
Mhm. I fixed him. Don't worry. Now he
Yeah.
plays right. Now he plays Valorant. Ay ay ay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, do you, Zombathan,
Yes.
do you collect anything? I feel like you would collect
I
stuff.
collect rocks.
Have I asked you this
I
question before?
No, but I said it on my debut stream that I collect rocks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rocks are just so like my brain just like I'm just like please like pick it up and take it home.
What kind of rocks? Yeah, what kind of rocks?
Honestly, any like as if they look weird, I'll pick them up. If they look like it could be the ugliest like most weirdly shaped rock and I'll take it home and I'll put it on my shelf. Like I'm not like super picky.
You're not shallow.
I also yeah, I don't know anything about rocks either. Like the whole crystal stuff, I know nothing. I just know that some rocks look super dumb, and I love things that look dumb. So I was just like you're coming home with me.
Listen, if you're out there and you think that you're ugly, it's okay. Zombie will pick you.
Yeah, I will.
If you're deformed and weird, he'll pick you.
I'll put you in my little pocket and we're going home.
I feel like as a kid, did you eat rocks?
No,
Are you sure?
like weirdly enough, I didn't, but I used to make. I feel like a lot of people used to do this, but I used to make like mud food, and like
Did you
I
eat the
remember
mud?
once I was really tempted to, and I didn't because my mom caught me before I could actually put it in my mouth.
Oh my god, zombie!
But like I almost really did because I think I was also just really hungry, and I refused to go inside because I just wanted to keep playing. And I made like a little mud pie, and my brain was like, "Wow, this looks really good. You should put it in your mouth."
It's
My mom
chocolate.
walked out. My mom she got so mad.
I I can't believe you right now. I can't believe you almost ate dirt because you were hungry.
Yeah.
And you had
I
food in
was-
the
I
house.
don't know why. There was food in the house. I was like, you would think I was a starved child. No, there was literally food in the house.
Just wanted to
I was
eat.
being told to go eat. My brain was just like, wow, this looks good right in front of you.
Oh my god. Zombie saw a chocolate cake.
Yeah. My brain made it a chocolate cake. It 100% didn't look like that, but
Oh
I was just
my.
hungry.
What is your least favorite chore?
Doing laundry.
Oh.
I find it so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the folding of the clothes and then because we don't have a washing machine, so we actually have to go out to like a laundromat. So it's like putting the clothes in, sitting in the car, waiting for the stuff to like get clean and dried. And you have to fold it, put it in I guess you would call it a sack in English. I don't know. We call it a costal. So we put it in a costal and we take it home, and then it's like, and then I had to take it out of that and then put it in my closet. It's
Translation,
just,
laundry bag.
oh yeah, that.
Sack.
My brain was like, is it sack or? I really hate doing laundry. It's my least favorite thing of the week.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
I literally just did it today too. I also don't like it because I don't know if it's the detergent my mom buys. Because me and her do everyone's laundry together. And because like I'm like kind of a mama's boy. I feel really bad like having her do stuff. Like I'm immediately like, no, like I'll do it. So I'll do majority of the laundry, and the detergent will sometimes get on my hands.
Oh.
And no matter how many times in the day that I'm like trying to wash it, my hands are like, it doesn't matter. The smell will just stay on my hands. And I hate that. I really hate just like constantly smelling it and like.
I thought,
it like sometimes it goes into like the next day. I'm still smelling it. I'm just like, okay, like this is kind of ridiculous.
I mean, detergent is supposed to smell good though.
It does, but I feel like I'm very sensitive to smells.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really hate the smell of vanilla because it makes me super nauseous.
Oh shit. What about
Like,
lavender? Lavender's strong.
oh, I hate lavender. I can't stand lavender. It does make me nauseous, but it makes my head hurt.
Mm.
Like, I
Yeah.
really, the only smell that I like is it's like minty things.
Oh,
That's
okay.
like that's the only thing I will like tolerate. Because everything else, it gives me a headache or I'm like just nauseous.
Have you ever been to like a con?
No.
Oh, you should go. But have you ever been in a room with sweaty people?
Oh, high school.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Kind of wanna. I
People
kind of
don't know how to
wanna.
put deodorant on.
I wanna test. I don't know how I would do it, but like some people like they test their. Do you have like a good sense of smell, or you're just sensitive to it? Cause like I'm saying, you know how people have heightened olfactory senses where they can tell like whose scent is what.
Mm, like kind of. I kind of think I have that.
I feel like if we were closer and we did like IRL stuff, I feel like I would test it and being like blindfold you and being like, who's this? And you'll
Mm.
be like, it's fucking that nasty ass bitch Yale.
Yeah, like I'm very like this probably sounds weird, but like
Mm.
my friends, like I immediately know it's them. Like I don't even have to turn
Yeah,
sometimes because like I know what they smell like. So I'm
yeah,
just like,
that's
oh, like this is
crazy.
this person. Like it's just like it sticks in my brain. Like even my dog. So
Uh
it's
huh.
because she doesn't have like her dog tags are on her harness
Mm.
because she will never run away. She literally just doesn't step foot out of the house unless she
Same.
has the harness on. So we don't have to worry about it. And sometimes she's really light, so you can't even hear her coming into the room.
Mm.
And sometimes I don't even feel her jump on my bed. But like if I get like a smell of her,
Mhm.
I'm just like, oh, this is my dog. I was like, she's on my bed, like somewhere on this bed. I don't know where, but she's here.
That's crazy. Yeah. Has anyone? Have you ever said it like out loud and someone was offended? Be like, do I smell bad? Being like, I smell you. And no, you're like, they're like behind you and they're like, guess who? And then you're like, you know who it is because you smell them. And then they're like, do I stink? Or is that why you can smell me from a mile away?
My middle school friend, she used to do that to me a lot, and I remember the first time she ever did it. She was like, "How'd you know?" I was like, "Cause you smell a certain way." And she was like, "Do I smell bad?" I was like, "No, you just like."
Oh, shit.
I think it was like she's used the same like hand lotion,
Mm-hmm.
and like it just. Well, obviously she put like her hands over my face, so
Yeah.
I was like, I could just tell it was you. And she was like, "Oh, at least I don't smell." And I was like, "Yeah, like this. I'm not calling you stinky. It's just."
Bro, I'm gonna take 7 showers when I meet you. I'm not gonna walk up here stinky and then zombie gonna be like, yeah, so I went to this convention and like, you know, one of the people I met there, they didn't smell good. I ain't gonna be a stinky bitch around you. Oh my god.
Mm-mm.
Embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, fucking, the thought disappeared. It's gone now.
It happens.
My brain shut off. I'm your dog right now. Not a thought in my brain.
No thoughts.
No thoughts. My favorite question to ask people is, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Baby by Justin Bieber.
That was fast. I like
Yeah.
it.
I I was a diehard believer when I was little. I remember it's like my favorite memory
Mm.
is he had this movie of like a concert of his, and I remember when he started singing "One Less Lonely Girl," the like me sitting in my living room, like hugging my pillow, like wearing a Justin Bieber shirt, I started crying. I don't even know why. Like I look back at it and I'm like,
Damn.
damn, I really fucked with him that much.
Have you been to like no? You've been to concerts. Have you ever had post concert depression?
Yeah.
Oh my
When I
God.
went to see ATs,
Dude, have you
it
ever
was all I could think about for like 4 months.
see, have you ever sat outside the concert hall fucking sobbing?
Yeah, I did that for when I saw Be a Doobie. I walked out and I was crying, and like it was so embarrassing because she performed at the Greek Theater,
Mm-hmm.
and there's literally no signal up there, so I had to walk down like a good mile and a half to get to the car,
Fucking
and I was
sobbing.
just sobbing. I was just sobbing the whole way down.
Oh shit. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, like, what about now? You still not a fan of the beeps, the beepster?
I don't like his newer music.
Mm.
I listen to him, but like more of his old music, like when I'm feeling like nostalgic or like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just like need something in the background, and like some songs just aren't like working, and I'll just put like old Justin Bieber music in the background, and it's good.
It's crazy, like growing up and seeing like how he was fucking treated in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
you don't notice shit when you're a kid. You're just like, it's just some teeny bopper trying to swoon girls.
Yeah, I remember I saw this TikTok. This girl was saying how like sad it was that like Justin Bieber is such like a big part of so many people's childhoods, yet he got his taken away. And like that really stuck with me. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, like that really does suck.
Cause like I think I was trying to be, well, I wasn't like I think as a kid I liked his music, but I wasn't like a believer or somebody who wanted to like be with him. I was a crazy One Direction fan. No.
Yeah.
But because I think I've had a friend who was really into Justin Bieber, and I was just like, I don't really get it. I mean, like I like his music, but
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know. It's crazy. You know what is crazy though? Fucking JoJo Siwa, but
Oh my god, I watched Dance Moms like
yeah, I love Dance
so
Moms.
much. And something about her just always pissed me off. Like every time she spoke, I was like, please get off my screen. Like I feel like I was young too. I don't know why I was being a hater, but
I mean,
she would always just like annoy me. Her and her mom.
as we learn, I actually really liked them on the show. It's just like right now, I'm like, what? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
And I really don't understand how, like, so as people who watch the show, we know that like, well, I know that Maddie is really popular, especially with all the Sia stuff. But like, you know how like
Yeah.
Abby was trying to like push this girl down Hollywood's throat.
Mm-hmm.
I think like marketing wise too, I feel like JoJo, when she first started out, she was just like, I don't know what her breakout thing was, that she was just like on backpacks and lunchboxes and everywhere. Like I don't know why everyone was like crazy about JoJo.
Yeah,
I don't know where she got her.
don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying. Like I know that she was on Dance Moms. I know that she got popular from that. But why was she like being commercialized? Maybe it's her mom. I don't know.
I think it had also to do with her music, because she made music
But
while on Dance Moms.
they all did
That was
though.
like, but I feel like hers was more catered to like, because I feel like, okay, because like you know how like Kendall had one.
Yeah. Well, Kendall's
feel
wasn't
like-
that, even because Mackenzie was supposed to be the one that was supposed to be the biggest star.
Yeah, but I feel like,
Maybe because she was like baby.
yeah, I feel like what they tried to do with Mackenzie to try to like sell her to like a bunch of like their younger audience
Yeah.
failed, and it ended up happening with JoJo, even if like it was intentional or not. And it worked because even my niece
Mm-hmm.
had like a JoJo backpack for like a good while, and I was like, oh my god, like
Because
I
okay,
cannot be seen with you.
because the thing is, like for me too, is like she was one of the weaker dancers too.
Oh yeah, no, she was 100%.
Cause like I don't know. And she was a
Like
brat on the show. Like, what are you a fan of? And I don't know if is Dance Mom supposed to be for kids or for adults?
I could not tell you.
Cause like
I
it's literally
don't
child
know.
abuse. The show.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Mom, I want to be.
child abuse, but they're dancing. Like that's what it is.
Oh my god! I finally have someone who could talk to. I talked about this because like I'm not like crazy into the show, but like as someone who grew up like dancing,
Mhm.
and like that's kind of mine. Like that was my life, but on like a very small scale because we weren't
Yeah.
going to nationals and stuff. Like I have trophies, but participation trophies. Um, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
I used to watch it. I definitely shouldn't have been watching it when I was watching it.
There's a lot of things we
And I
shouldn't have
remember,
watched as a kid.
yeah, there was a lot of things. I remember my mom, um, she would get mad that I would watch Dance Moms. She's like,
Why?
all that lady's doing is yelling at them, and you want to watch that?
If
I'm just like, well, they're dancing too.
it's interesting,
Like that
no,
would be my excuse.
we're not there for the dance. We're here for the drama.
Yeah. But if I told her that, she's gonna be like, "You're so nosy," and it's like, well,
Girl, have you not seen
like,
telenovelas?
right? Like you're acting like you didn't make me watch those growing up.
That's funny.
But there's so much. There's so much. Dance Moms was so. Sometimes I'll like get those like Lifetime compilations,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll rewatch them. And I'm just like, wow, all of you are so stupid.
Yeah.
Like you guys are all so dumb.
It's like, and like I felt so bad because like when I watch it, I feel so bad for the kids because they don't know what's going on. They just want to dance.
Yeah. Oh
And
my god, I felt really bad for Chloe, Paige, and Brooke.
yeah.
When Kalani was coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and oh my, it made me so devastated seeing how they put Maddie and Kalani's duet right after Paige and Chloe.
Yeah, that was.
I was so like, oh my god, like why would you ever do that? But obviously for the ratings.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was kind of like it was sucky because I was a fan of Kalani, cause she's a
Mhm.
beautiful dancer.
Yeah.
But like I think if I was watching it younger, I wouldn't have understood it. But now, like watching it now, it's just like
Yeah.
Melissa.
Every time Melissa was like, I didn't know. I didn't tell me. I was like, can you be so for real?
I
Like
like thinking
you
about
did
it.
know.
Thinking about it, it's just like I don't think like, cause there's some moms who will try out and then they'll leave because they don't like that toxic environment. Like,
Yeah.
and I know that like half of it is for the show, them being
Mhm.
that dramatic, but it's just like, ew, you know.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know how
I
like
don't.
you can get on a show and act like that and be like
Yeah.
fine with it.
Cause I'm like, okay, you know what? What also gets crazy to me is like how the show is to make stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
But none of the girls on the shows they really make a lot of money.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, oh, you're from Dance Moms.
Yeah,
And that's it.
Like they're trying to get into the industry and stuff, and I'm like,
Mhm. Well,
yeah.
I know that.
You know what trips me up too? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I was to say I know that Mackenzie, her music is like half decent.
Mm.
Like I know she's making music now. I feel like a lot of people, Kendall couldn't sing.
Oh.
A lot of them couldn't sing, and they were just like, no, yeah, she could sing. It's like, why are you setting her up for failure?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I felt so bad. It was this old audition that they did, and they're just like, okay, if they ask you anything, you gotta say yes. I think it's some Broadway shit, and then like they're like, oh, Mackenzie, do you want to sing? She's like, no. And then like Abby and her mom are yelling at her, being like, I pay for vocal lessons.
I know what you're talking about.
And you
yeah.
I told you to say yes, and then the fucking instructor guy was just like, you know what? You're making them nervous. It's okay if she doesn't want to sing. She doesn't want to sing. And like I can understand that, because like they're both right, because you know this is an audition, right? She should be taking the opportunity, because if she doesn't sing, then she has a least chance.
Yeah.
But she's a child.
She was just a little kid. I feel the most bad for Mackenzie because she was literally just a child. Like
that too, but
the
you know
youngest of the bunch.
What's worse is that her sister is fucking Maddie Ziegler, the golden child. Like you're always.
She was
fucking,
like set up for failure. It was bad.
Your own mother, bitch.
When oh my god, I remember it pissed me off so bad when Mackenzie and Maddie had solos against each other and Mackenzie won. And Melissa was like there was nothing. There was no like
she wasn't
congrats.
happy for her. Yeah.
She was just like Maddie's solo was amazing. It's like that's not the point though. Like one of your daughters won.
Like, conspiracy?
Like, be happy for her?
Conspiracy? Mackenzie's not her real daughter. Shit. That's why she doesn't love her.
That'd be funny.
That'd be fucking.
Oh god.
Yo, the whole era when she was having an affair with her boss.
Oh my god.
The whole
I don't know.
the engagement and the divorce and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And when didn't she send like cease and desist letters to all the moms?
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, you're sleeping with your boss.
Oh my
and then
god.
the next day they all just got like cease and desist letters in the mail. And it's just like, girl, are we for real?
She threw a fucking tantrum. She's like, we're going home. Okay, the fact that you bring your children to fucking dance class and you take them because somebody mentions that you're not wearing your ring anymore.
Right, like that's such a
come on.
Like you're just making yourself look bad at that point. They don't even have to do anything. Like
It's not
you're
about
just doing
you.
it yourself.
It's not about you, girl. But yeah, I mean like I'm glad that they I don't know. I feel like some of it is real and some of it is script. Like obviously some of it is scripted because like there'd be no show.
Some of them, yeah.
But I feel like some of it's real.
Some of it, the whole like, I feel like what was very real was the whole Chloe, Maddie, and Christy and Melissa like.
All
of that felt so real. Like there was no way you could fake that.
No, you know what threw me off? I don't know if it was a newer season or what season it was when they had the random kids. You know, the one with Brady. You know what I'm talking
Brady,
about? The only boy. It was one. I think it was one or two seasons where the boy.
Yeah, and he was like glorified or whatever. Like,
yeah, but
so
like,
good.
I don't know what the fuck happened there. Random kids in a random season, and then that was real. That was fucking real. That like there was drama between the kids.
Oh, and I hated like majority of it. I remember seeing clips because I was just like, I remember it was this one girl. She was like, "Well, your moms don't like my mom," and then they just started yelling at her. And I was just like, "What the hell is this show now?" Like that's
because like the kids never fought in like the first.
They never fought.
Maybe not until like JoJo came in, but.
Oh yeah, until JoJo started coming in, like that's when they spoke. No, yeah, and then Kendall, in one of the like, I think it was the last two seasons.
Yeah, when
she
got
like
older.
yelled in a mom's face.
Okay, but that fuck you, Ashley.
Yeah.
Like, dude. Like I don't know. Like, but okay, so that entire scene where she yelled at Ashley, it was cut up. So
it looks very cut up.
Yeah, so she was yelling at Ashley for a different reason, but the way that they edited it was perfect.
Yeah, it made the most sense
Yeah,
to have her lash out after actually being like, you're just mad that like
Brendan has
what
been having a
like my
better
daughter
season.
had a
Yeah,
better season. Yeah, like it just made the most sense
I
for her to
can't.
get like, oh well, like I'm gonna yell at you now.
Yeah,
Like
I can't believe it turned into a Dance Moms fucking podcast.
I feel like I never have anyone to talk to about Dance Moms because like they're either like, oh, what is that? Or like, oh, like that show's dumb. I'm like, I
Yeah,
mean,
because
yeah,
it
but
is
like
dumb. It's so
it
good.
is dumb, but like let's talk about it.
I as I felt bad for Ava as a kid. The very
Oh
tall girl.
yeah.
I'm like I do have like a problem with her making being tall her whole personality.
Oh yeah. Did she get like a movie because of it?
Yeah, about being tall.
I was just like, okay, you're milking it a little too much. Like,
And then she had a second
let's
movie, and I
relax.
think she was some tall bitch in that one too.
Oh my god.
Like I'm like not to be a hater. Like I love. I have no. I don't need to fight with anybody, but like her mom's crazy.
Yeah. Her mom was a stalker, and they didn't even have to fake that. Like, she straight up just was.
Oh, let's talk about the comic relief of the show, Kathy Nesbitt.
Oh, oh my god. I could never take her serious.
Oh my
Like,
god, I love Kathy.
every
bro.
time she showed up and she was like, we're here to win. I'm just like, okay, like, if you say so.
But okay, also what I do want to talk about is the fact that like each group had only one black girl,
Yeah, that,
and don't remember the scene where Jill was saying, "Can Kendall be Rosa Parks?"
oh, you know what? A lot of people were saying that was scripted. No, it wasn't. Nothing anyone can say could ever convince me that that wasn't just 100% Jill authentically speaking her mind. Like, she for real thought her little pasty white daughter could be Rosa Parks. Like, truly down to her core, she really felt like that.
Oh my god, my little Kendall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that fucking sent me, dude. Literally, they're out like finding outfits for Holly. She's like, well, you know, you can get.
Like, if it's not set in stone, you know,
Oh my
Kendall would love it. It's like,
god.
I don't think the ratings of the show would love it, but okay.
Oh my god. But okay, but can you imagine the controversy if like they didn't give the part to Nina to Nina?
Oh, they would have probably
Wait,
canceled the show or
Wait,
something.
what the fuck is her name's Nina, right?
No,
it starts with an
Nia?
Nia, sorry, Nina. Nia. Yeah.
No, because Nina sounded right. That's how I was like, yeah, like Nina.
Yeah, Nina. Nia. Oh my god, I felt bad for Nia during the. She is like. Her and her mom are very resilient. Like they stayed through so
Yeah.
much. Like even after Chloe
They
Page
really
and
did.
Brooke left, like
Yeah.
so much shit. Do you
Abby
okay?
put them through so much.
Do you think Abby was a little racist? In your
Yeah.
honest opinion?
No, yeah. My very honest opinion, she definitely was. Like, there's no way she did that to Nia and Holly simply just because she thought Nia wasn't a good dancer. Like,
Why is she on
there
your
was more
team?
to
Like,
that. Yeah. There was 100% more to that.
that
was
girl
just-
is
ew.
so hardworking. She busted her fucking ass to be
He really did.
where she was. Good shout outs to Nia. Girl. Fucking yeah. I mean, like I can talk about this all day.
Me too. That I like the more we talk about it, the more I remember like all the crazy shit that happened.
Right. I would say that might be my guilty pleasure. It's not that guilty of a pleasure, but like I don't openly tell people that I like dance moms.
It feels like such a weird thing to be like, yeah, I like Dance Moms.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
just like,
of, like-
why? I'm like the drama bitch. Like these bitches
Yeah.
are great. I love delusional people.
Yeah. They're so funny to watch.
That's why like I try to look for some like TLC shows because they have like the craziest motherfuckers you'll ever
Oh
see.
my god, they do. They really do.
Well, what TLC shows? Wait, hold on. TLC shows.
Well, there's just one TLC show about this family. I think they met on like 90 Day Fiance,
Oh,
and
yeah?
then they got their spin-off. I think they're the family Chantel. I think that's what they're just. I remember watching that with my mom. Like we were so invested, and they had like 3 seasons on Amazon, just for them to end up divorced.
What the fuck?
I was just like, wow. And then the show ended.
So
Like, they didn't even
anticlimactic.
finish-
What the fuck?
They didn't even finish the last season, I don't think, because they just got divorced, and the guy was like, yeah, I want nothing to do with her. Like, this is over. Like, this is done.
Hold on. I need to watch MILF Manor. I think I seen an ad for MILF Manor, and I need
What
it.
is that?
I think it's 90 Day Fiance, but with like MILFs.
Mills?
Single women
Oh.
between 40 and 60 seek love with single men in their 20s
Oh.
while staying in a beautiful retreat in Mexico. Oh. Okay, look. Okay, so like as fucked up as it sounds, I want to watch it.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you
this
remember-
one show that
Yeah. What?
I think. This is why I don't like saying I'm a mama's boy. But it's, I Love a Mama's Boy, I think it's called.
Yeah, I
But
saw that.
then they're just the worst men alive. It's just like, why? Like, why are you like that?
There's so many people like that, and it's weird.
That's why I don't go around being like, yeah, I'm a mama's boy. Like, hell no, not like that.
Not like that. I love my
Not
mama,
like that.
but like,
I love my mom, but like that is kind of crazy.
yeah. I think in a lot of those situations, it's the mom's fault though.
It really is, because they're like enabling them, and it like
Mhm.
they feed into it like so much. It's just like that's your son. Like, what? Like, why are you acting like that?
What was your reaction the first time you've heard of 19 kids and counting?
Oh, I didn't believe it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, her pussy's fucked up.
I honestly, for the longest time, like before I had actually like looked into it, I thought they were just adopted. Like they just adopted
Oh.
kids that look like them.
No,
So,
I don't
because I was
even
just like,
know.
this is full of shit.
I don't even know how he can still like get up in there. It's probably
I
like,
don't. Yeah, that is.
you know.
And I know you can't have 19 C-sections, so
Oh.
like maybe she could get away with it with like the first like 4, but like
Mm-mm.
what about all the other ones? Like that's.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about a lot of so like I think I think at the time it kind of made sense because some of them were like triplets and some of them were like twins. So I'm like, okay, some of them were at once, but still 19.
19 is just, why even have 19 at that point? Like
I was wondering why too. Like
what is the need to have that many? What good come from that?
I don't know. Maybe they're starting their own. They're like the next like royal family. I don't know. And I think like, cause like in the show, they didn't have a lot of money, right?
But I feel like as the show went on, obviously they got more. But I feel like they started off really low income.
Yeah. So like, why would you keep having kids if you gotta provide for like that many kids?
Yeah, I don't get people that do that. Like, you know, you can barely handle the ones you have, yet you still choose to have them, and then
Like,
that
when-
leads to just like neglect. Like,
Also,
why?
also, like, when is the stopping point? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't want them to be lonely, and I'm just like, I think after like 10, they're not lonely anymore.
Yeah, I think everybody will have a little buddy. I feel.
I think
think we're
after
good.
4, after 4 is a lot.
Yeah, 4 is more than enough. Like, you don't need any more than that.
Damn. I don't know
People are crazy.
if you know out there, what does her coochie look like?
Why? Probably scary.
I don't know. Well,
It probably
he
looks
keeps
scary.
going in there. If it's, I think it's fine.
I feel like at that point, I don't even think it's because he wants to. I think it's because they need a reason to keep the show, to keep money coming in.
When did they? Okay, wait. I need to know when is she still popping out babies? 19 isn't count because like I remember it being like 21. Like
Oh my god.
the sequel counting on.
There's this. There should never be a sequel to anything that's like 19 and counting.
Oh, it started with 16.
What the?
In 2013, it started with 16 kids, and then they had 3. Oh my, 22.
Oh.
2021.
20.
She had 22.
What?
That was 3 years ago. She's still popping out kids.
Can she be done now? Like, give yourself a break.
Okay, hold on.
That can't be healthy.
21. Is she done?
I hope.
Oh, I see 22 somewhere.
Oh no.
Wait. Okay. You know what? I don't wanna. 22. Oh my god! It aired last year. January 2023. 22 and counting. No, ain't no way she's still going. No.
That can't be healthy at all. Oh my god.
Wait, okay, so let me. Yo, imagine going to Disney. She looks, like she's tired.
I would assume so.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna clear that because, oh my gosh. God damn it.
That's crazy.
Let's go. Let's continue with if you were to have a superpower, what would you want to have?
Reading people's minds. Simply because I'm nosy and I would just want to know, like,
Please
what
don't
they're
read my
thinking.
mind. Probably.
I think it would just be funny.
I'm either thinking like penis or fucking like talking shit about people. Like that bitch stank.
I feel like it would come in handy.
You get to choose,
like,
right? Because imagine if it's just like.
Oh no, I would love to choose because if I would just hear everyone's thoughts out like at every moment, I think I would go crazy. I would just tweak out. Like, no, I'm good.
Because I feel like if like a genie, like, you know how like in the movies when genies grant you wishes, they kind of find like a loophole to make it like fuck you over.
Yeah.
I feel like that would happen if you asked to mind read. It would be like every hour of every day.
Like at all times, you just everyone that's next to you, it's like, oh, I can read your mind.
Yeah, and if you go to like a convention or something, imagine the thoughts that are there.
Ooh.
The guy looking at the
God.
figurine over there.
Everybody's going to jail. I'm gonna snitch on everybody.
True.
Like, this dude's weird. This guy's a perv.
Do you think, you know what? Do you think you could use your power like that to like put people in jail, being like, listen, he didn't say it, but I read his mind.
But he's thinking it. I feel like if there was a world where they would recruit people that could do that for that, I would do it.
The Avengers.
Yeah, I would 100%. Like, okay, the thing about me is I would not hesitate to snitch on anybody.
Damn.
Which is probably like really bad, but it's just how I was raised. To like, if something's wrong and like you know what's wrong, and I'm asked about it, like if I'm asked about it, I'll tell you. But if I'm not, then like, oh, I didn't see anything. But like, if I'm asked about a situation, I 100% will probably snitch.
You know what?
I'm also just not a good liar. Like, I can't lie.
I think so too. I think I agree. It also depends on like what it is. Like if someone was like cheating, and I know the other like the
Mm,
person that they're with, I feel like I would have to snitch.
I would. I would feel too guilty. Like I've told my friends that are like relationships, like
Mhm.
if you need a friend that you know won't tell on you if you go cheat, it shouldn't be me because I will 100% tell your significant
Mhm.
other that you're cheating. Like of course I owe you loyalty because you're my friend, but
That's fucked up. You shouldn't
that's
be.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would you cut off like if yeah, I'll ask that. If would you cut off a friend who be a cheater?
I feel like just because I've seen it happen so much to like everyone around me,
Mhm.
I would. I don't think I can actually like morally be okay with being friends with someone who's done that.
Mhm.
Like if they're actively doing it, I'd be like, yeah, no, like we really can't be friends anymore. But like if it was something they did in the past and like obviously well like the very rare occasion that they've changed,
Mhm.
I'd be like, okay, but like I'll kind of like have my guard up
Mhm.
like around that person.
Thank you for lurking, Chris. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, like, it's it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
People are fucking weird, you know.
people are really weird.
Are there any conventions that you are interested in attending?
Mm, honestly, I'm not like super big on conventions.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to one. Um, every time I see like one that's happening,
Yeah.
like I kind of never like look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, something about like it's also I said this in my debut stream, but I really don't like being touched,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like conventions would just be really cramped and you'd just be constantly bumping into people,
Mm-hmm.
and like bumping into someone alone is enough to make me like super uncomfortable and like make me want to be like, okay, I want to go home, like I don't want to be here.
True. I can see that.
If it's like, especially because it's like strangers,
Yeah.
like if it's people that I don't know 100%, like if I'm not like close to you
Mm-hmm.
and like you try hugging me, I will probably be like, like how about a high five?
What the Sigma?
Yeah, it took me like 4 years of knowing my best friend to actually like hug her. Like
Mm.
I'm really weird. I'm really weird with that. I wish I wasn't, cause like it feels bad sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when like I'm making like new friends and like they're like huggy people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, like give it a few years. Like I don't do that right now.
No, that makes sense. I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never had an interest in TwitchCon until like this year, where I saw
Mm-hmm.
like everyone meet up and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? I want to be
Yeah.
there. But I feel like those situations, like I could see you being okay at a convention, but
Mm-hmm.
there are like instances and places where there is a lot of people, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
have you I've I've been in like artist alley fucking lanes where I've
Mm-hmm.
been anxious and I'm being like, I'll have like flashbacks of being like, can we be in a crowd surge at any point in time?
Mm-hmm.
There's some conventions though, where they'll have like okay policing, not policing per se, but like
Mm-hmm.
giving people directions so people don't like crowd up and like
Yeah.
fucking Because it's a bunch of like nasty ass sweaty gamers.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of sweaty people, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
as much as I'd love to be like every gamer knows how to have proper hygiene, it's like, not really.
I think for me, sometimes my sense of smell is kind of fucked up, which I'm happy about, because like when I go to conventions, I don't
Mhm.
really smell sweaty people. I think I've been near like gross, sweaty, smelly people, but like not so much.
Mm.
But I am fortunate.
Yeah, no, I hate. Like, I feel like I can immediately smell it. And I'm just like, oh, like stay away, please. Like,
Mhm.
it sometimes sucks, but then like other times when it's like, oh, like something smells good, like
True.
it's nice.
I know I love smell like. I think my nose works when it's around food though. I'm like, oh, I smell chicken. Someone's making chicken.
Like, ooh, something I like.
Mhm. We'll do a couple more, and then
Mm.
we'll. My brain will stop working soon.
Yeah, mine too, probably.
What is your green flag when in people? Like they do this thing, and you're like, they're a good one.
Um,
They smell good.
they smell good. They don't look dirty. I think like people that aren't that you can tell that they're not selfish. Like they're
Mm.
very, oh, like I'll do this for you, or like how do I explain it? Oh, like this is such a weird example. It probably doesn't even make sense. But whenever like people know that I like something
Mm.
and they don't like it, but they'll still do it
Mm-hmm.
because I like it. Like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. Like, I fuck with you. Yeah, you're nice.
Thank you. Yeah, like people who play Overwatch.
Yeah, people who play Overwatch with me, even though they hate it, I'm just like, oh, like, thanks.
No, I get that. Like I like when people do that for me too. It's just like, well, but at the same time, I think I feel burdened if they don't
Oh, yeah.
like it, and I'm just like, well, like I know that you don't like doing it. So I'll give an
Yeah.
example. I love going to like fairs and carnivals.
Mhm.
Rox does not. It's
That's
all
surprising.
so he has to have something that he'll like there. So if it's like a
Oh.
regular carnival and fair, it has to be so on one of our first dates, he took me to some spooky festing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like there's things to do there. So he's preoccupied, his fucking brain is stimulated. So he
Yeah.
liked that. I took him to one of the fairs that happened in Toronto, and it was like it was cool, but it was a lot of like walking around. I'm like, I'm here for the food.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I feel like if I take him to like a food festival, he'll fuck with it for like an hour and then he'll want to leave. But
I'm like that, honestly.
we are going to a Ren fair this
Yeah.
weekend, so he'll go to stuff like that,
Ooh.
like a Ren fair.
Mhm.
And I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I'm like, I don't want to go to that. But I'll be there. We're gonna.
That sounds like
Party?
fun.
I'm there to eat.
Yeah.
I told him my rule with people is like, if you want me to go somewhere, you have to buy me a meal. You gotta buy me food.
Oh, that makes sense.
If I walk around
That's a
with
good-
like
Yeah.
a sody pop or like a hot dog, I'll be happy.
Mm. It is enough to get me going. We're good.
Mhm. I just feel like if it's like if I'm feeling awkward, I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, I'm gonna pay attention to this corn dog. If I have nothing to say, I'll be eating.
Yeah.
What about so those are your green flags. What about your red flags?
Weirdly enough, people that drink milk by itself. I don't know why. Every person I've met that like does that, like there's something there,
There's
and
something
I don't
wrong.
know. Like there's something that's wrong with you. Don't know how to explain it. Like you'll probably show it to me eventually, but like everyone that has ever done anything bad to me
They drink milk.
is like, oh, I like to drink milk by itself. I'm just like, okay, like, I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
You know what though? Like I've had, so you're the only person to ever give me like a weird red flags because I have those.
Uh-huh.
And like everyone's always just like, people who are rude and stuff, like boring ass answers. So I don't ask about
Yeah.
that anymore because I told people like my weird red flags are people who are only children, like they're the only child. I met some of you are nice,
Oh.
but there's something about only children that like I'm like I can't date.
I feel like only children don't know how to read the room. most of the
Yes,
time.
you get it.
Yeah. Like I would be really thrown off. Like what do you mean you didn't have any siblings? Like what?
Mhm.
So weird.
And like I know that it's not your fault that you're an only child, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like because your parents did not want to fuck again. I'm just kidding. I have guys who name their cars.
Oh, okay. The thing is, I have my best friend. She does that. She names her cars.
Mhm.
But I think my thing is when they'll be like they gender the car,
Yes.
and it's
Yes.
always like she, and I'm just like,
Yes.
why?
Yes.
Like why are we doing that? It's
they want-
just a
they-
little weird to me.
Because they would choose the car over you.
Yeah.
100%. That gives me the ick. Is when guy like, I used to I had. So okay, I'll put it out here is that Rox is my first boyfriend. It's okay. So but like I've talked to other people before.
Yeah.
So I was talking to somebody and he named 2 of his cars after girls.
Oh.
Yeah, he had 2 cars and they were both like women names, and I'm like he was a weird fuck.
Yeah.
He was a weird ass dude. And you know what? You know what's the kicker? He was an only child.
No. Double the red flag. There you go.
Mhm. This isn't really a weird red flag. I mean, it is, but it's Have you ever seen those videos where guys get weird about the gender reveal?
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, that gives me the. I mean, like it's not a red flag because I'm not associated with that, but you know what I'm saying. Like when you see it,
Yeah,
it's such an ick.
it really is. It's like, dude, you're having a kid. Just be happy that you're having a kid.
Like, why
Like,
does it fucking matter?
yeah. So what if it's like a girl or a boy? They just get your kid.
Mhm.
It's just so weird.
Yep. So those are the ones I added. So I find it really hilarious that everyone that you've met that is bad drinks milk by itself.
Yeah, it's so weird because there is the occasional moment where it's like, oh, like I meet someone that does that, but they don't do anything to me.
Right.
But like some way, somehow we stop talking.
Huh.
And like sometimes it's not like over like an issue. It's just we just stop talking.
It's over it's because of the milk.
It's because of the milk. It's because you're weird, but you don't show it yet.
It's so funny because I literally I only drink milk if I'm eating cereal.
Same.
And my brother likes to drink milk, and I hate him. He's a walking red flag.
There you go. That's the biggest red flag.
So am I. It's the milk. The milk is making you. Well, he's also like a teen, so he's going through it.
Yeah.
But it's the milk.
It's the milk.
100%. Dude, I like that answer. Good answer. What is your hidden talent? So, okay. Yeah. Oh, you have one? You have one?
I don't know if it's a hidden talent or like a weird thing I can do. I can like push my thumb I can bend it a weird way.
Is it all the way back to your wrist?
No, like I don't know how to explain it, but every time I like do it, like people are like, "What is wrong with your thumb?" I'm just like, "Oh, like, I don't know."
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like I can bend it back like a certain amount that like looks alarming.
I had a friend in high school that could bend her thumb all the way back to her fucking wrist.
Oh my god. Hmm.
It was fucking creepy. So like if we imagine, right, we're at a party and then you're trying to be cool. You show them your thumb.
Oh god. You should be like, "Hey guys, look my thumb." Like, look at my thumbs.
Look at my thumb. They're like, what the fuck?
Like,
No.
okay, you're weird, but
I'm like literally like I want to host a party where I interview. So like I don't know what any of you guys look like, right? But we go to this party and then you guys come up to me and you do the thing that you told me was a weird one. I'm like, oh my god, you're zombie! Oh my god, you're gonna do a weird thing with your thumb. I'm like, oh my god. Hi, zombie.
oh my god. Yeah.
Where's my fucking flower? That's hilarious. Okay, maybe like two more is if you were to ask your Oshi one thing, what would it be?
Damn. Mm.
And we're gonna clip it and send it to them.
Oh my god, I would die. Probably like what like when you feel like you're not like reaching like anything or like you're not making any I don't like any good progress or like it's like you can't see like when you feel like that like what keeps you going like in that like that moment like what is like what pushes you to keep going.
Who are we sending this to?
Like VTuber Oshi is well it changes a lot. Right now it's like it's Kenji, which like it'd be such a weird thing to ask him.
Right?
He'd probably be like, okay.
Bitches!
Yeah. But I feel like if you ask like Jody, I feel like she'd have like a very like genuine like answer.
We'll ask her. I got you.
Man. I literally like whenever I interact with her like in her chat and like the occasional like moment she'll actually like read my chat, I'm just like, oh my god.
I've been noticed.
Like oh my god, she read my comment? Like what? That's so crazy.
Dude. Has that been like often? Like do you think you'll be at the point where she knows like who you are? As a viewer?
I feel like maybe.
I know a lot of streamers like they know who interacts in their chat. You know what I'm saying? They have regulars.
I do like it's because she chats a lot about like the stuff like that I like to talk about, and like I know like within her chat and like her like there's no like harsh judgment. So it's like I feel very like I honestly I never really talk in anyone's streams, but her stream is the one stream where you could probably see me talking like actively, like either with her or like other people in like the community. Just because it feels safe. It feels like I could probably say something dumb and like nobody would really like be like, oh, like what? Like it would be like the opposite. You know?
Yeah. True. I mean, like, yeah, I think. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, this is like no tea, no shade to anybody in their community. Well, I still am, but I like when I first started like watching VTubers and stuff. I was a really big fan of Shoto, and I joined his Discord server. and I felt really like I don't want to say that I felt unwelcomed. It didn't feel. I think I wasn't at a level of like, I don't know. I don't know if it was a same level of brain rot or same level of like sense of humor or like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand how to interact with like these many people, and like it was kind of really different than any experience that I've had. Like it wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't chill, but like I was trying to interact and make friends, and it was just not happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. And it's like it's no shade to his viewers or fan base, you know. It's just that's what
Yeah.
happened when I was there. So.
I feel like in most VTubing communities,
Mm-hmm.
it's like that, which is why, like, when I like a VTuber, you'll never catch me like chatting in their chats. Like, I'll join their Discord servers, but you'll never see a message from me, like, ever.
True.
And like genuinely, the only community I've ever felt like welcome to is Jody's, and like she's the only one, like she's the only streamer that I actually have like a sub to,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's about to be like, cause I used to like obviously like I didn't have money like to have like a long term thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like consistently, I think it's about to be a year of me like being subbed,
Sheesh.
cause it feels, her community just feels really nice, and I feel like unfortunately I have yet to find a VTuber where their community feels like hers, and like
Yeah, VTubers are fucking unhinged as hell to begin with.
yeah,
I
I feel I don't know.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, there are a bunch of good people. I've played with Vi's community a lot.
Mm.
They're not bad people at all. Like they're cool and stuff. But we're not. It's a lot of dudes who enjoy Valorant and gaming and this kind
Yeah.
of stuff. I didn't really understand a lot of like their sense of humor and stuff, so like I kind of understand you there. It's just like, you know, I have fun with. I'm surprised that you guys watch Vi, first and foremost, because Vi is sweet. I mean, she's a little unhinged, but she's not when she's streaming.
Yeah.
She's not like crazy unhinged. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
it was the most rowdy bunch of people for like a wholesome streamer, a cute wholesome girl, and I'm like, that's interesting. And you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand you on that. It's just like a lot of us so I think in our circle too, our viewers are also other VTubers. Especially that's my entire like
that's mine. Like yeah.
It's just people who I network with, like popping in once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I don't know, it's really hard to find people who just want to like view your stuff and like get to know you as a person. I've been struggling with that for like the past year.
Yeah.
Because the way that I've been growing is just trying to get to meet other VTubers who want to collab and hang out, you know?
Mm.
It's fun. It's not sustainable, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I think it's okay for now.
Yeah. I feel like I kind of have to force myself. Like I've been trying to force myself to like network.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard because like if you're on Twitter, every week there's something happening within the community, and I'm very much of like, I have my walls up like at all times.
Yeah.
And when I first like came into 24/7, I was very like, okay, like who are these people, and like are they gonna give me problems, like
oh yeah,
am I gonna be judged here, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And um if anything, there was I had this situation.
Mm.
Um, it was a mutual friend of me and Yale's
Yeah.
who basically he faked offing,
Mm.
and he was like in the community,
Yeah.
and like seeing that made me like, oh, like this is exactly why I try to like not make that many friends, or why like sometimes like
Mm-hmm.
unintentionally I'm quiet in like collabs,
Yeah.
and like not, well, I don't even think they would get to them, but I had this collab recently.
Mm.
um I had to delete the VOD because I felt so uncomfortable,
Oh no.
and I was like, wow. I was like, I all my collabs before that have all been super like cool and fun, and like I went into that with that expectation,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and I just felt so like, I could tell watching back, because I was like, maybe I could just like keep it up, you know?
Yeah.
And like it wouldn't be noticeable. Like even I noticed it. Like I was clearly like really out of my
Mm-hmm.
element, and like stuff like that makes me it plays into a lot of why I tend
Mm-hmm.
to be like very quiet, or like to myself,
Right.
like around like a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
like just out of like the fear
Yeah.
that like, oh, like, well, like you're like this right now, but like who says you're gonna be like that like later?
Right. No, I 100%. I feel the same way. Like I've had a collab like that too. There was
Mm,
nothing against the people there. It was just it wasn't my crowd. And then I go back
yeah.
to like a Overwatch Monday, and I'm like, I am at home.
Yeah.
It's chaotic, but like I'm really glad that like when we started doing um the regular set, like we were kind of like wheedling out some people for Overwatch Monday. Like we got our solid like
Mm-hmm.
10, 12 people. It was just so much fun like week after week. It's because like these people like I these are the people that make me comfortable and
Yeah.
make me happy. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say though is that networking with VTubing is not the same that it used to be, because originally when people wanted to become VTubers, we were just like a bunch of people who wanted to play video games and talk to each
Mm-hmm.
other. It's not that right now. It's a business. You know, it's been getting
Yeah.
so popular that people will do anything to get like popular and famous, and
Yeah.
it's so difficult now. It's scary. I've
It really
always
is.
I've never been so scared to
Mm-hmm.
get canceled in my entire like streaming career.
Mm-hmm.
Like the more and more stuff that I hear, I'm like someone's going to like obviously like I've never said that I've been the most greatest person, like the most morally great person.
Mm-hmm.
Um I think what scares me, because like I don't do out of pocket shit
Yeah.
most of the time. What I'm scared of is miscommunication and people
Uh,
not believing
yeah.
that my intentions of whatever is said or done, like if because like okay, put into perspective, like I've built all of this with you guys, right? You guys built this with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A part of you is going to want to take my side, but you really
Mm.
have to like it at this, like we're at the point where you guys have to think if you guys want to keep streaming or if you guys want to be associated with me. Like it also depends on what I did, right?
Yeah.
But let's say it was a huge misunderstanding, like people are going off about it. I'm like, I'm going to lose. I could lose everything,
Yeah.
and it's scary.
It is scary. Yeah. 'Cause
But
I feel like now everyone like gets canceled for like some stuff. It's like, yeah, you really should
mm-hmm.
be called out for that. But then other things, I'm like, it just feels like, oh, maybe we're just being sensitive.
Yeah. And I mean,
But like,
like,
obviously you can't say that, because then there's
a part of it is like there can be a conversation held, but it's the internet. They want to be upset.
Yeah.
We're doing everything on Twitter. Like, we're gonna just speak our minds and not worry about the consequences because we're hiding behind an anime avatar.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I feel like also everyone's just like super harsh
Yeah.
on like each other and like yourself. Like
I think there's just
at the end of the day, we're all human. We will all make mistakes. Obviously, some are like you can't really go back from that mistake, you know?
because I like the people that I think like one of the qualifications of when I, not to say that whoever is not a part of 24/7 is someone who has big opinions on such things. It's just these are the people, like, I picked them because they don't like put their noses in other people's business.
Yeah.
Like, cause like there's so much drama that happens within the VTuber community. It's just like, if you have an opinion all the
Yeah.
fucking time and have to tweet like, yeah, this person, this so and so, whatever, cancel this person. Like, when there was a big thing that was happening called the VTuber blacklist,
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
a lot of people didn't like it. I mean, I was so for me, this might be a hot take. I liked having only one account to do it, and because like there's this one specific account that did it and they had receipts. They did it like the proper way. That's like, that is, I think it's a good way to protect the community from predators, from like people with malicious intent. Like, I know some of them might be like stupid. I'm like, if you're just blacklisting people, like, I was afraid to be blacklisted for like just breathing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine one day you wake up and you're on the fucking blacklist. Like you're
Like
fucking,
for no reason.
you're
Just, like,
fucking cooked. I think that's what people. I think that's the part where people were getting afraid of, is like just randomly being blacklisted. I'm like, that's not what the blacklist is for.
Yeah.
The blacklist is to protect you from people who are like clearly either being a predator, being a pedophile, and fucking racist ass motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like people get too carried away and like
You're scared.
the whole purpose of it just like goes away.
And I know, I think it, like, I always mention to people that I'm a little bit of a narcissist, and then the comments will be like, well, if you're a streamer or like a VTuber, you kind of gotta be a little narcissistic, right? So
I mean, yeah.
if you put that into account, like, everyone's just thinking about themselves, so that's why people act out
True.
like that. But it's just like, you care about
Yeah.
yourself too much.
Yeah, like there's a fine line between like a normal amount and like, okay, this is just kind of weird at this point.
I'm glad that, like, because I've been doing this for a little bit.
Yeah.
You meet a lot of I've had altercations. Fucking, I've been through it, you know what I'm saying? But I've been so fortunate. Like, we do it, like, even the people that I have problems with, we handle everything back, like, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
I have never
Like
had,
how it should be.
I've never had VTuber drama. Like, people, like, I think you've known of some drama that I've had. Like, it's very little minor drama too, but it's just like that.
Yeah.
Those instances can actually be blown out of proportion and cancelable and like exposed, quote unquote exposed.
Yeah.
But
Like for nothing sometimes. It's
yeah,
just...
but you know, these people, like people that I involve myself around, like they're actually really respectable, and I'm like, I give you so much like, I hate you right now, but I give you props because you're not like trying to cancel my career or cancel me as a person. I'm like, I respect you.
Yeah.
Even though I fucking hate you. Yeah, so I've also done like when I first started out, I did do some messed up stuff. It wasn't seriously messed up. It was me crashing someone's stream, but they were in my Discord server. But it was over petty stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that was messed up. I mean, like, I shouldn't be canceled for that per se. But like,
Yeah.
if I was to come out being like, yeah, she's a shitty person, I'm like, true. I've been saying that I'm a shitty person, but it's just like, you know, I try to be mindful, and I try to be nice. Also, at the same
Yeah.
time, this person has also randomly, like, I literally, I was streaming playing Valorant, and this
Mhm.
person fucking plays the flute in my fucking Discord call.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, okay, this
All right.
is happening.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, and like all of my actions back then, I know that it was for some like real petty shit, and like maybe I shouldn't be a bitch, but it just, you know, I also like, moreover, like like me being head boss, head bitch of 24/7, I don't really like command myself as much as I should be. So a lot of people think like, I think I'm easily taken advantage of. That's probably why I almost lost my manager position at McDonald's too, is because I'm a little bitch baby, you know.
I get that. I'm like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, listen, I'm not a little bitch baby. Like, I've tried not to let people walk over me. It's just you're making my life difficult right now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do it in a way where you don't cry.
Mhm.
I'll cry for you. Don't worry about it. I'll cry all day.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to cry. Because, like, I'm also, that's why I always tell people that I'm stupid. Is because the way that I cope with things is I curse, I scream, I cry. And that doesn't give a good look, you know? Which is why I always bite my tongue, which I should. It's just I need to learn how to, like, stand up for myself in a way that doesn't, that I don't cuss you out.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I relate to that like a lot.
Because that's the only way I know how to cope, is just like, fuck you! Fucking
Yeah.
cry, be like a fucking being mean.
I feel like I had that issue like for such a long time that like if I get into disagreements with people, which this in itself causes problems.
Right.
But if I argue with someone, I'll be like, okay, like we're gonna take a minute and I'm gonna leave. And like I like sometimes like I like to I have like a journal, and that journal has so much, like every time I'm upset with someone and I need to write it down because I know myself and I'll speak before I think.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, no, I'm like, write it down on your journal and then read it back and be like, are we so for real? Like, maybe we shouldn't be saying this. And like, it just helps me process and think of like, oh, like, should I really be this upset? And like, sometimes, yes, I should be. And it helps me like work up like, okay, well, I'm mad about this, but I get where you're coming from, but that doesn't mean that what you did was okay.
Right.
And like that in itself has caused issues
Right.
with like some people, because they're like, why are you avoiding the problem? I'm just like, I'm not, but it's like I'm not gonna cope with everything the way you cope with it.
Right.
Like that's just over the years, that's how I've learned to deal with things in a way where I'm not gonna look back and be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. I'm like, if I avoided saying this, maybe stuff would be different. Like it's just how my brain works. And like it can cause issues, which like it sucks sometimes, but
It's very true, because
it's just how it is.
I know a lot of people who really want to deal with the issue like when it's happening, and I'm like, I know that a lot of people, like, I know it's gonna be hard to argue later, because like, what if you're like in a good mood? Like, there's no right way to bring it up later, right? But that's I need time to process what I'm feeling right now, because what's gonna come out is fucking, I'm just gonna cry.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing good. Like, I'm gonna start mumbling, I'm gonna start saying like whatever, and it's not gonna be like coherent, and it's not gonna help. I just feel like cussing you out right now, and it's like I'm just gonna cuss you out. That's it. Like, I need to think about why I'm upset, and then what I need to feel better, and then what I can do to, like, what I understand from your perspective, and then you, like, we talk about it. But
Yeah.
right now, and like, it's rough because everyone deals with differently. Because, like, someone's just like, well, I was ready to talk about it before, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I'm like, but then, because, like, the thing is, like, I don't want there to be any lingering feelings.
Yeah.
Because like, there's a lot of people who are just like, well, I'll get over it, right? And I'm like,
Like, not really.
There's been many instances where it just doesn't, like, you can tell that it's not the same.
Yeah, there's like a big difference, and I feel like my thing is when people are like, well, I wanted to talk about it now. I'm just like, well, I just took all this time
To get over
considering
it?
your feelings
Yeah.
and trying to like not say something that I'm gonna regret and that's gonna hurt you. And like I just sat here like a whole hour convincing myself of like no, not even convincing myself, just like putting myself in your shoes and considering how you feel, and like just really trying to think of like the whole situation. But you can't just do me this favor of like giving me like a minute to deal with it. I feel like that's such a like, it makes me feel like bad, but then it just irks me like really bad when people do that, because I'm just like, I'm not avoiding the problem. I would love to fix it, but like, just my brain isn't wired the way yours is. So like, please take that into consideration, how I took the fact that yours isn't wired like mine into consideration.
It also depends. So like, it also depends on how long it's gonna take. Cause I'm like, I'll do it within 24 hours. Cause like, but like, I've had somebody who's just like, you know what, I'll get over it, and I'm just like, well, I do want to talk about this at a later time, and they said fine, but I knew that I wasn't gonna be around, so I'm like, I'm gonna end up getting over it too.
Yeah.
So it's just like we ended up like not hashing it out, which is I think currently it's okay.
Yeah.
But I just really wish that like that person doesn't hold anything against me.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm very much like, I don't really care what other people think of me, but like there's something about
I care
like,
too much.
I don't know, like there's something about like, well, if we talk the issue out, this happened to me recently where I had an issue with someone and I took into consideration their feelings, and I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna do anything. But then later we talked about it, and I was like, well, this is how I feel, because I know how you felt, but like I wasn't given the space to like talk about how I feel. So I did, and then that just made things worse. And like,
That's
I no longer talk
also
to that person like at all. And I'm just like, that's so frustrating to me. It's like I give you the time and I gave you the space, but I can't get the same thing back. It's just, I hate that. I hate that. Like, sometimes it'll linger in the back of my head if I can't get my point across. It'll stick with me. I'm just like, no, but like, I really want this person to understand.
yeah.
Well, obviously, you can't make everyone understand.
Right. That's also what worries me, is like if it doesn't get fixed.
Yeah. If it doesn't get fixed, it's just like, oh Jesus.
Or like they don't understand it. If it doesn't get solved, and they're more upset. And just like, I was trying to like fucking help and fix everything, and now it's fucking cooked. We're cooked.
Yeah, like it's just okay. I throw the towel in, like whatever. Like if it's gonna be weird, then it's gonna be weird. I can't do anything anymore.
Yeah. I get you. No, it's rough. People are you know what? Just stay inside. Don't talk to no one.
Yeah. Just stay in my little bubble. Think about Bob and Jellyfish.
Bob and Jellyfish.
I'll be good.
The last question we'll have for tonight is, what are your goals for the rest of the year and for next year? I mean, like, I could ask you later on about next year, but
Hmm.
because there's only like 3 months left where I can see, like, what's your goal? Your goals for 2024?
My goals for the rest of the year is to actually force myself to be active on TikTok, like posting and editing.
That's everyone's goal. It's just like I need to make more content.
I need to, cause like sometimes I'll be like, wow, like this would be so funny. Like when we did Overwatch Monday, me, Jakku,
Oh yeah, that team.
Joe,
Oh
and
my God.
Aiko. That I in my head I was like, need to edit all of this. Like this is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But like I know it would hit the right people and they would also find it funny. Like I should edit this. It's just like stuff like that. It's just like I know I have some content where it's like if I could edit it right, it could probably like be funny and like could hit like the right way.
Mhm.
So I wanna that's like my main goal.
Mhm.
And for next year and is to have a 2.0 because it's been like polluting my brain because I love how my model is now,
Mhm.
but I want a different one. And like only reason why I've been holding back on emotes is because he is gonna look super different. Like I'm changing like a lot, like visually. Like I want to change a lot, but there's some things that are gonna stay the same. But like a lot of like him is like zombie is 100% changing.
Yeah.
And I want to save up to get like a newer one. And I think if it comes out like the way it's like in my brain, then I'll probably be satisfied with that one, and I just won't ever change.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now. I think I got a little bit of leaks of
Yeah.
what you're planning on. But
Mhm.
but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me too.
Thank you, Zombie, for. Okay, I'm looking at like my fucking VODs. Apparently, my stream from yesterday was only half an hour. What the fuck? I streamed for like
Oh my god.
2 hours, 3 hours yesterday. And it's not there.
Oh,
It's gone.
that's it. Just disappeared.
Okay. That's fine.
Well,
I thank you for joining me today. Kind of last minute, but it's like I really wanted to stream the 3 days before I leave. Tomorrow morning.
yeah.
And I'm like Zombie, help.
I'll always help. Thank you for having me.
Yay! So we just need to do we'll do Yale at some point, and the triangle is complete.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yippee!
I feel like if you do yell, he's probably gonna be playing Apex in the background the whole time.
Oh my god. I think interviewing Yale when it was play a game and talk, we would 100% be doing Apex.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I kind of like I usually when we're doing the game stuff, I usually don't talk. I'm kind of like locked in. So
Me too.
The interview
I get the feeling.
isn't being interviewing.
Yeah.
But I hope what time is it right now for you?
It's about to be 8. It's like a minute away from 8.
Is it Overwatch time?
Maybe. I'm kind of hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I came home. I like did stuff. I didn't eat, and then I just got on for this.
What the hell? Go eat food. Okay. You have a good meal. Have a good night, and
You too.
yeah, I'll see you next week.
Yes.
Good
Okay.
night,
Thank you for
Zombie.
having me. Good night. Bye, Chibi Chat.
Yippee.
Bye.
A little awkward in the ending. My bad. We love Zombie. Stand Zombie. Goodbye, Chibi. I froze because he said goodbye, Chibi chat, and like no one's in here. Oopsies. It's cool. It's cool. And then I got distracted because I'm just like, oh, I need to export my VODs from the past 2 days because I'm about to leave, and I don't have any. I feel like I want to raid someone new, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, it's Porcelain Maid's debut anniversary. Crazy. Let's raid Kenji. We love Kenji. Who can I? Oh shit. I'm going through it. Yippee! Okay, I guess we'll raid Magna or something. Oh, should we raid Sapphire, who he's streaming with? Okay, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.